Hi guys, I'm Sly Guy. How you guys doing? Hello, hello. Hello, Baba Booey. Hello, Love Sue. Hello, Co. Why is this a pattern with me? I miss one Danganronpa stream and someone dies. Also, Love Sue, I like how your I'm here message translates to in the army. Oh, good for you, Love Sue. Good job being in the army. Alright, we are literally about to start the second trial. I just gotta go through the red door. Sly, where's the chat? Oh, on the... It's popping up now, it's popping up. It just took a minute. Hello, Cowboy. Alright, so Chihiro is dead. Sadly, R.I.P. Chihiro. I really don't think I got enough info. It's... I can't understand what you're saying, Cowboy, there. Chihiro, my goat, is dead. Sadly, yes. Alright, our truth bullets. You would have loved TADC. My attempts to win a husband hasn't worked. Oh, I'm sorry, Mama Louie. Alright, so here's all the info we found. Monokuma File 2, victim was Chihiro. Time of death estimated to be around 2 a.m. Body was discovered in the girls' locker room. Second floor of a school. Cause of death was a blow to the head with a blunt object, killed instantly. Although Chihiro wanted to get stronger, she declined several invitations from Sakura and Aoi and may have used the locker room late at night to avoid them. Despite this, Chihiro insisted that she desired help with her efforts. She may have been meeting someone in the locker room the night she was murdered. Hello, Cloudy. How you doing? Hello, Spectrum. The dumbbell found on the floor of the girls' locker room has a significant amount of blood on it. Chihiro had told anyone willing to listen that she wanted to get stronger. Some assume that due to her inferiority complex about being weak, she admired strength more than anything else. I'm super tired. Who do you think did it, Sly? What's your predictions? I mean... So... It feels like they're making it very obvious that it's Toko with like DID, and like she apparently is Genocide Jack with DID. That just sounds too obvious to me, so I don't like that, but it feels like that's exactly where it's leading to. If you backseat or spoil, even minor spoilers, you will get a timeout for 30 minutes minimum. Please read and follow the rules, don't complain one time. Pin that high slide. Do you get to the big booty butt scene with Toko yet? The what? Well, I gotta progress. I gotta get to this big booty butt scene. Alright. To unlock a locker room, you need to swipe your e-handbook over the card reader. You need a male student's handbook for the boys' locker room and a female student's for the girls. It is not possible for two people to enter at the same time. Additionally, lending someone your handbook is a violation of school regulations. Do you ship Mondo and Taka? Is that the two guys that went in Masana together? Not a real spoiler, don't time me out! So basically I have to try harder to make my cat boy again. Cat boy. One of the handbooks found in the main hall have been broken, which is apparently a rare occurrence. Junko and Sayaka's handbooks both seem still to work, so it is assumed that the broken handbook is Leon's. However, Monokuma claims it's very unlikely that Leon's handbook would have broken. Sly ships pretty much no one. Yeah, I'm not really a shipper. Suspected Genocide Jack victims include Kenaranda, Shoji, and among countless others. They were killed in the same way, mounted to a nearby wall. The word bloodlust was intended to seem to leave crime written in blood. Profiling indicates the killer is likely a student suffered from a split personality. Mondo and Taka forever. Chihiro seems to have constantly kept her distance from the other girls at the school. Also, I don't think Chihiro's a chick. I low-key kind of think that Chihiro might be a dude. The carpet in the boys' locker room was found with a blackish stain on it. Blow was sent on the poster in the girls' locker room. The poster featured a big-breasted supermodel popular among young boys. Meanwhile, the poster in the boys' locker room was for a boy band popular with teenage girls. Hello, Kelly. Chihiro's handbook was not found on her corpse and has apparently gone missing. Chihiro's body had been suspended and her hands had been bound with some kind of rope. Her fatal injury was a blow to the head. Sekiro mentioned that she was responsible for a coffee scene on the girls' locker room floor. However, the scene had since been inexplicably scrubbed away. I'm gonna just alert because I'm that tired. All good, Crowdy, all good. Game volume's very loud. Can hardly hear you. Game volume's really loud. We'll try that, I guess. Byakuya was known to use this lamp often. I hope it's Byakuya. I hope it's Byakuya because Byakuya knows that Toko likes him. So I think he's gonna use Toko to try to pin the blame on her. I hope it's Byakuya. Because also, he talked about the lamp, and the girl was, Chihiro was tied with the lamp. On the night of the murder, right before nighttime, Chihiro was spotted leaving the warehouse. It seems she was stuffing some blue exercise clothes into a duffel bag. Presumably, she was on her way to exercise, but the clothes were not found at the crime scene. Celeste has not told anyone after the girl left this encounter. Oh, it's like I got a 95 out of 100 on my IT? Ooh, if you need your computer fix, hit me up. Hell yeah. Alright. I feel like I really wanted more information though. Like, I wish I could look into Hero's room.
Yo.
Yeah, Toko's not here. And Toko is... You really don't remember?
Come on!
Yeah, I'm just kidding. How can I forget that little nut job? This case was high-key sad. She's a crucial part of the class trial this time.
What are you gonna do?
Okie dokie, I'll go ahead and drag her out of here, kicking and screaming. Just one moment, please. And just like he said, a few minutes later, he reappeared, dragging Toko behind him. I told him I didn't want to, but he forced me. I can't believe you would drag the girl around. Terrible! You're terrible! Oh my gosh, Toko, calm down. Phew, so now everyone's here, right? Okay, then hustle onto the elevator and let's get this show on the road. God, Toko's so hot. Toko seems to be very, very controversial in the Sly Guy community. It seems like you either love Toko or you fucking hate her. So shall we get going? It's time to find out who killed Chihiro. She was so gentle, so calm and meek. Nobody had any problem with her. Someone made a choice to kill a girl like that. I find Toko pretty cute, and that murderer is one of us. Someone standing right here. You ready? We doing this?
Well,
I will uncover the villain who performed such heinous acts on a weaker individual.
Count on it.
I'm sure it'll work itself out! Justice always prevails! Right, bro? Was he talking to Mondo?
Hey, come on.
Fucking Toko, man. What's got her so worked up? There we go.
it's true.
Thank you for replying, Kyoko. Who do you think's gonna survive? I don't even know who's gonna survive at this point. And a lot of people are dying, like, really fast. The steel box sank with heavy clunking sounds deeper and deeper into the ground. And as we went deeper, the uneasiness in my heart grew bigger and bigger. Maybe because it's a game lie. Maybe because it's game. I really don't feel like I have all of the info I want, but I guess I didn't really feel like I had all the info in the last one either. What do you think? What do you think? I redecorated. Isn't it so fresh? Isn't it so exciting? I don't like Hifumi. I don't think anybody likes Hifumi. I'm calling it Sly is a mastermind. He's gonna like explode and someone's gonna resurrect him. Trust. Just give me some guesses. I'll manually log in. Well, my girl Aoi better live.
Well?
Okay, then let's get this show on the road.
Grills,
Everyone,
chills,
please find your
chills.
assigned seats. And so the curtain opened once again. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith. Makoto, calm down. A deadly class trial. Okay, we get it, Makoto. We get it. Sure. Save slot 4. I want Aoi to live. Who else? The weed guy needs to live. He's so overdramatic. The stoner needs to live. The stoner's chill. Increase damage to the opponent when a statement is destroyed. Affected during the bullet time battle. Increases bullet capacity affected during the bullet time battle. I mean, I can use both of these. I think Chihiro needs to live. True. Mondo and
Let's
Toko
begin with a
are
basic
chill. I'm chill
explanation
with
of the
them.
class trial. So, your votes will determine the results.
Alright, also it's been a long
If
time
you
since
can
I've played.
figure
I
out
need to
who done it, then
Who
only
done it? I
they
need
will
to
receive
relearn the
punishment.
controls again,
But
so I hope I'm
if
not
you
punished.
pick the wrong, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will. Okay then. So, first off, let's talk about the murder weapon.
First, we have to make clear what was used to deliver a fatal blow. Hi, hi, Sayaka. Oh, I don't remember the controls. Locker room dumbbell. Batman lives. Well, I'm glad Batman.
Chihiro's fatal injury.
This,
It appears it was a head wound.
yes.
According to the Monokuma file, the killer used a blunt instrument. But what kind of blunt instrument could it have been? I bet it was an iron pipe. Interesting.
Oh, fucking. Why was it so. Okay, I need to figure out the slow power too. Poor Chihiro. I bet it was an iron pipe.
Chihiro's fatal injury.
Okay, that's the slow
It
button.
appears it was a head wound.
Yes.
According to the Monokuma file, the killer used a blunt instrument. But what kind of blunt instrument could it have been? I bet it was an iron.
Ah!
No, it's wrong.
He was wrong! Listening to the end isn't
Can we
enough. I
agree
need,
that
like.
the object that dealt the fatal blow was the
I
dumbbell
need to, like.
found at the scene of the crime?
What?
It was covered in blood, and there was nothing else at the scene that could have caused that kind of injury.
And the wound on the victim's head is consistent with the shape of the dumbbell.
The wound on the victim's head is consistent with the shape of a dumbbell? Well, I didn't really get to look at that, so good on you, Kyoko.
As far as I'm concerned, there's no mistake and no room for doubt on this one.
Makoto's voice actor also voices Silver the Hedgehog? Oh, damn. It's no use!
Look at her head wound.
Yes! That's so great!
Oh, we got the head shaking camera again. Yeah, Dirty Diana is definitely in my top 5 for MJ songs.
If you don't mind, I will proceed from here. Let's move on to discussion of the culprit.
What do you mean you weren't digging through Chihiro's brains?
Although, I believe the criminal behind this heinous act is already quite clear.
Alright, is Byakuya gonna mention Toko?
What? For real?
Chihiro's killer is the fiendish serial killer, Genocide Jack.
Never mind. No, not blame my man Byakuya. Wait, Spectrum, you said you actually like Byakuya? He's a fucking asshole. Wait, a new element has been added to non-stop debates. Would you like to hear more? Sure. For this debate, lines of white noise will appear to disrupt my reactions? Bro, why? Your truth bullets will disappear if they hit these lines, so think of them as obstacles in your debate. But there's a way to keep this white noise from getting in your way. Press the A button to attach the silencer, which you can use to shoot down the white noise. However, you shoot an actual remark with your silencer instead of a white noise, the time limit will decrease, so take careful. Oh, gosh. Genocide Jack case file.
The culprit is Genocide Jack. I'm sure. Case closed, as far as I'm concerned.
But that's impossible!
Why? What makes it impossible?
Well, I mean, come on! There's just no proof for it.
Hey, so...
Ah, fuck it, I missed again!
Yeah. I don't know who that is.
I don't know who that is!
The culprit is Genocide Jack. I'm sure. Case closed, as far as I'm concerned.
Okay, so... Okay,
That's
I guess.
impossible!
Why? What makes it impossible?
Well, I mean, come on! There's just no proof for it.
No, it's wrong. I might know one reason he could be involved.
What?
I found this file while I was looking around the archive in the library. I guess it's some kind of confidential file the police put together about
Yes,
the Genocide
it is very
Jack
bad,
case.
Kyle Boys. It's very bad.
It's kind of weird as shit, isn't it? What was something like that doing in the library?
The why of it is probably more trouble than it's worth. So let's forget about that for now.
Let's forget about
More
that.
importantly, it outlines all the specifics of every Genocide Jack case in exceeding detail.
Hey, Ash Gaiman. What team am I picking? Probably Speed.
According to the file, there appear to be two defining characteristics in every Genocide Jack case. The first is that a bloody message is found written at the scene of every murder.
Why does Byakuya's voice sound different?
Oh, that's right. Boob lust.
Boob lust? Wait, he said boob lust? What?
No. It's actually bloodlust.
So, man, I wonder what Hifumi's thinking about.
But more important is the other characteristic, and it's something that has never been made public.
Never made public? What the hell is it?
Why don't you tell them, Makoto?
The bloody message, where the murder, how the murder.
I got it!
Do you think you'll play Tricolored in the Raiders
In every
Fest?
Genocide
Probably
Jack
not. I
case,
haven't really done
the killer
Tricolor.
suspends the body in a
Byakuya's just
certain
dick.
way.
I feel like there's another characteristic about all the killers.
Other than the killer, the only people who know about this are the higher-ups in the police department.
My most played son of this record so far is definitely Dirty Diana. That's fair.
However, Chihiro is most definitely suspended in the
Why is there a
same way.
blue light in my room? Go away. Go away, blue light.
So, how did the culprit know about this when only high-level police officials were aware of it? There's only one logical answer I can think of. It's
The
because
last
the
time was,
culprit
like,
in
pretty
this
much like
case
the first
is
time
the real
like
Genocide
one of the very
Jack.
first Splatfest. I don't remember which one it was with me and Claude.
No fucking way.
You're saying Genocide Jack is one of
Hi,
us.
Leon.
Yes. In fact, it's Toko.
Yep, that's,
What?
Genocide Jack's true identity is Toko Fukawa.
What? Hey, okay, wait, hold on a sec. Toko has, like, bloodophobia or whatever, remember? What kind of serial killer is afraid of blood?
Is Toko Genocide Jack? The answer is yes and no.
Another riddle.
I was about to make a joke saying it was Leon, but Bianca said it was Toko. Get the riddle for sure, but I feel like I understand it. What it means for Genocide Jack to be Toko, but also to not be Toko. The answer is that she's not just one person, but multiple people, right? Hangman's Gambit. What am I spelling? What am I spelling? What am I spelling? Fuck, what am I spelling? What am I spelling? I forgot that. What's the difference between the colors? Stoats. What the fuck am I spelling? Why is L there? What was the question? It has to deal with like Toko being like multiple people. What am I doing? Okay, it's not S. B? No. It's not B. Alright, what am I doing in this mode? I have to hit him multiple times. You can concentrate and slow down the passage of time. HI. HI, 6-letter words, deals with Toko being more than multiple people. You'll have to shoot some letters more than once to... Oh, okay. HI. S. Schizo? Is that what I'm fucking spelling? B.
Now I understand. Is it because Genocide Jack has a split personality?
Huh?
I think I read that somewhere in the file too. They thought that the suspect might have, what did they call it? Dissociative identity disorder.
Is it actually just
But
Toko
still,
that aged
What about
horribly?
Miss Fukawa is...
Perfectly acceptable. Toko's strange behavior after seeing the body is proof enough that she has a split personality.
One thing that shows Toko could have a split personality has had to do with her behavior. She fainted, her behavior definitely changed. It's either she fainted or her behavior changed.
I got it! You're talking about how she started acting totally different than usual, right?
That's right. Think back. She fainted when she saw Chihiro's corpse, and then, when she woke up...
She Must have hit her head real hard when she fainted.
She was acting funny, that's for sure. That melancholy tone of hers completely disappeared.
Don't go assigning adjectives to my tone without
Welcome back,
permission.
Claude.
Not to mention, once she regained consciousness and saw Chihiro's body again, she was utterly calm.
At the class trial.
In other words, within her is one personality that can't handle blood, and one that obviously can.
So when Toko trapped herself in her room, it's because she was scared of Genocide Jack?
The reason she locked herself in
Is
her
it
room
really
wasn't
that
to keep
obvious?
other people from getting in. It was to keep her other personality from getting out.
What?
Toko was afraid. Afraid of the murderous fiend inside of her. Of killing even more people.
How?
Yeah. How can you know all this?
I do believe you misunderstood her.
AI, how you doing?
What she's trying to say isn't, how can you know all this? No. What she wants to know is, how could you tell them?
Huh?
Last night, just before Monokuma gave his motive speech, Toko and I had a strange conversation. She told me a most interesting story. She said a murderous fiend lived within her, and she was afraid it could appear and attack at any time. And that trepidation is what's caused her to have such a bleak attitude. Isn't that right, Toko?
This is all a lie. Right, Toko?
You said you wouldn't tell anyone.
Good eye, good.
What?
You promised. I can't believe you lied.
You have only yourself to blame. You came to me with your tragic little story.
I would have killed him if I were her.
This is the real world, not some romantic fantasy fairy tale.
Toko, that evil twink will pay, that evil twink will pay, that evil twink will pay manifestation.
Besides, you broke your promise first. You said that as long as you were here, no matter what, you wouldn't let Genocide Jack kill anyone. But in spite of that promise,
You said if I kept my promise, you would go out with me. That's the only reason I promised.
See, that's why I think it's Byakuya instead.
how many times do I have to tell you? I never said that, but you weren't able to do it. You just couldn't resist that rush you got from killing, could you?
I tried. I swear I tried to control it. But
But your efforts were useless. What a disappointment.
Your efforts were useless. What a disappointment, damn.
I hate you.
Well, the opening act is nearly finished. All that's left is to hear from the person in question directly.
You plan on playing the sequels? Yeah, most likely. Especially with 2 getting a remake. Oh, jeez, hi. Oh, gosh, that face, Toko, damn.
You don't mean...
Well, hello there. Is it me you were hoping
Genocide Jill? Oh, hi. Oh, hello.
What the heck? So you figured it out, huh? Well, whatever. What are you gonna do?
Though represented the ideas represented poorly here, consider or implied anyone with a split personality is an evil person.
I'm the ultimate murderous fiend, Genocide Jack! Or better yet, let's go with Genocide Jill!
What?
What the fuck is this?
Toko, what happened to you?
Not Toko, that's a loser name, and what happened is a textbook split personality!
This game just got so much sexier. Okay.
So what if one of them happens to be a serial killer? You should turn a blind eye to one's fault.
What a fuck. Yeah, okay. She's so intense, man. What that gun do?
Sound in murderous mind, sound in murderous body.
This one is so different from the one we've come to know.
Yes, well, the world
I
is
love
composed of a
Genocide
bunch of
Jack, though.
Just like how every inning has a top and a bottom, or how in the depths of every truth lives a little lie.
Oh yeah, I mean, the voice acting in this game is obviously really
Behind
good.
every dark and gloomy soul lives another that shines as bright as the sun!
This
is the murderous fiend Genocide Jack. This is beyond insane.
Miss Jack, Jill, can I ask you a question?
What's up?
Some of us think you might be the mastermind behind our entire situation. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I'll tell you, I am the mastermind of all masterminds! Just kidding!
Just kidding. Hello, Sheriff. How you doing?
Of course it's not true. How dare you try to link me to that creepazoid?
To that creepazoid. Hi, what did I miss?
And another
You
thing,
missed,
the police
very,
and
you missed
government
something.
and society
You
and
didn't
the
miss anything
outside
important,
world are,
Sleepy.
I mean, they just let this idiotic, bloodthirsty maniac go buck wild all over town.
Charlie, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Chihiro is my favorite.
Sure,
Chihiro
I'm a bloodthirsty maniac,
a
but life
wholesome
is
little
pain, right?
little
To
guy.
live is to hurt other people. It's a necessary evil if you want to survive. The act of living itself. Just kidding again!
Oh my gosh.
This should be enough to convince you. This murderous fiend is responsible for Chihiro's death. There's clearly a motive, so there should be no doubt.
A motive?
Remember what Monokuma told us? If someone didn't murder and graduate within 24 hours, an embarrassing memory or secret would be
Laugh
revealed.
and grin.
Well, let's assume that Toko's secret was about Genocide Jack. If a secret like that came to light, Toko's life would have undoubtedly been forever ruined. So she had a very clear motive to never have that side of herself exposed.
Interesting. Very, very, very interesting. But sorry, as much as I hate to admit it, I'm not the culprit.
But I cannot imagine anyone other than you could murder someone in such a bizarre fashion.
Maybe so, but nevertheless, it's the
wait,
truth.
is it?
Do you really expect any of us to believe you?
Yeah. I could never believe a word you say, you monster!
Maybe she's totally glad about that, but something's still bothering me. What she said, I need to get some more details about all this. Right? I don't think, because I don't think it's, I don't think it's her. Status of a dead body.
Sorry, but I didn't kill anyone!
You say that, but do you really expect any of us to believe it?
Perhaps if you had an alibi, that would change things.
Oh, an alibi, huh? Now we're talking!
When you compare your past murders to this incident, the modus operandi matches completely. What more proof do we need? Give it up. You killed her.
Okay, well, I'm obviously assuming I'm shooting that last one.
Sorry, but I didn't kill anyone!
You say that, but do you really expect any of us to believe it?
Perhaps if you had an alibi, that would change things.
Oh, an alibi, huh? Now we're talking!
When you compare your past murders to this incident, the modus operandi matches completely. What more proof?
Fucking gosh! Fucking! I hit the wrong fucking button!
Give it up. You
Hello,
killed her.
cat. Stop hesitating, Sly.
but I
The
didn't
fucking
kill
thing got in my
You
way!
say that, but do you really expect any of us to
It's
believe
Byakuya!
Perhaps if you had an alibi, that would
I did not get a new mic.
Oh, an alibi,
I just
huh?
moved my
Now
mic.
we're talking!
When you compare your past murders to this incident, the modus operandi matches completely.
No, that's wrong. Are the methods of murder really exactly the same? I'm not so sure about that.
What did I think of Leon as a culprit in Trial 1?
I
Like,
think
what do
there's
you
a
mean,
slight
like, what do I
difference
think of
between
him
the
as a culprit?
genocide Jack cases and this one.
Huh? How's it any different?
Uh-oh, you don't know?
The gender!
Well then, human garbage, let me tell you! I murder with passion and conviction. I consider myself a professional, and I have a very particular way of... Imagine you go to a fancy Italian restaurant. They're very picky about the
I'm
meat,
glad
the
Leon is
sauce,
gone.
everything.
Leon was
But
like
what happened
alright.
to
I
Chihiro?
didn't.
It'd be
I
like
wasn't
if that
crazy
same
about Leon.
Italian restaurant started
Was he
using
entertaining?
"This is no creation of mine."
Well, let me rephrase that.
I think it was
In a way
cool
that
how
maybe makes more
how they
sense.
put like his like baseball like talent into it, like with him throwing the crystal ball and
There are
stuff.
two clear differences between the genocide Jack cases and this one.
The style of the bloody message, the victim's fatal injury? This isn't what I want. I guess the
got
bloody
it!
message looks the same though?
For one, the cause of death is different. In the genocide Jack murders, all the victims were killed the same way. According to the case file, they were all apparently killed with...
The creators got sick of
pair
drawing
of
him and decided
scissors.
to kill him off first. Wait, really? Is that why Leon died first? Yeah, Charlie, you can change your Pokemon, by the way, too, by doing exclamation point avatar space of Pokemon you want to be at the
But
bottom.
Chihiro died from a blow to the head, right? Ah, yes. That is remarkable.
That is true, and damn. Poor Leon, he just...
Wouldn't it be strange for someone who kills the same way without fail to suddenly change their method? And there's more. One more conflicting
Okay,
detail.
is this the gender
That's
thing?
right. In my recipe of murder, if the bloody message is the tortellini, then the arrangement of the body would be the pesto sauce.
Jill, I don't know what you're talking about.
Would you please stop comparing killing people to cooking? So, are you saying that
They
the
got
difference
sick
has
of
to do with
looking
how
at
the
them?
body was
Damn.
arranged?
The second difference is related to how she was suspended. What was used, and the body was posed when she was...
I got it!
guess.
Do you remember what
I
the
needed
killer used to
chomped out of that
suspend her?
ass? Wait, what?
They used some kind of rope to hang her up by her wrists.
What is your point?
Well, in all the
Honestly, I
previous
got screwed with
genocide
key
Jack
characters, and
cases,
so they thought, you know
something
what,
else
let's
was
just
used
kill
to
them
suspend
both.
her. Specifically, pairs of razor-sharp scissors.
And guess what? I used my own specially designed scissors for the murders
Wow,
and
wow.
the arrangement.
Wow, Genocide Jill, don't bite your finger off. Like, calm down, Jill.
Like I said, I'm a professional, so naturally I'm very picky about the tools I use. And you know what else? Big Mac said there's two differences, but he's wrong.
Big Mac? Are you
Big Mac?
referring to me?
Yeah, that's
Listen
me.
up, Big Mac. There's actually one more difference.
Huh?
Is it now the gender thing?
Notice? There's a pattern there, just waiting to be discovered. Figure that out, and it'll be plain as...
Like the names? Oh yeah, there's one.
I got it! Is it because Chihiro was a girl?
Bingo! Bullseye! Right on the money!
What are you talking about?
In all the genocide Jack cases, all the victims had something in common.
I want a Big Mac. I fuck with Big Macs, not gonna lie. Well, I fuck with the Big Mac sauce specifically. That was generally my nickname in elementary school because I was fat and wait, what? Oh my gosh, no!
They were all guys?
That's right! The people I killed with such passion and conviction are all adorable little men!
Are all adorable little men, oh gosh.
I can't believe I said it! I'm so embarrassed!
The hell is wrong with you?
I can't help it! I'm just a full-throttle boy-on-boy fangirl! And the mopey side of me just hates it! But now I'm on the fast track to becoming a full-fledged fan madam!
So, since Chihiro was a girl and not an adorable little man...
Why did you have to say it like that, Togo? Not.
Would an Italian chef suddenly start making ramen just because they're both noodles? Don't be stupid. I have too much passion and
Even if we
conviction to cross
figure
that
out
line.
who the other killer is, like, what the
Reality of a
fuck are we
one
gonna
and
do
only.
about Togo afterwards?
We get it. You've clearly explained your hobby and your philosophy. But that's not all there is to it. It's a different matter entirely, when you're forced to kill in order to survive.
Quiet, lowly cur!
Lowly? Cur?
I would never kill for a reason as petty as mere survival. And if by some fluke I did
Where is
kill to
Cloudy when we
survive,
need her now? Cloudy's just lurking.
why would I bother
Cloudy's
with the
tired.
message and arrangement? It'd make me the obvious suspect!
That does make some amount of sense.
Plus, whatever reason I have for killing, I would never leave out my prized scissors. Who would go out of their way to use a big, stupid, heavy dumbbell?
Maybe you used the dumbbell because you couldn't find any scissors in the school?
Any scissors?
They have a sewing kit.
I don't just use any scissors. I only use my own set of high-class envy of the entire world!
No, Ed!
Okay, whatever. There still aren't any in the school.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, they got a sewing kit.
Da-da-da-da!
Oh, well, and oh, look at that, scissors.
She's fully equipped!
She's fully
That's
equipped.
right! So I can kill anywhere, anytime!
She's so hot.
Why would I resort to dumbbells or rope when I have my trusty scissors by my side? Go ahead, tell me I'm wrong. You can't, can you, gutter dogs, all of you?
Gutter dogs.
Not to mention, I have no clue how to tie a good knot. So rope's totally out of the question anyway.
I have no idea what's going on anymore. Could such a heinous villain really be innocent?
But the body really was suspended, right? And nobody but the police knew about that.
Bianca! Bianca knows about it!
Yeah. That's why we figured it had to be the...
Yeah, there is one person! Where are you, bitch? You bitch boy!
Here's my answer. Byakuya, it's possible you could have found out, isn't it? You'd have no problem gaining access to classified government documents.
Get
Or
that
intern
fucker!
plus, you've already looked through the genocide.
He already knows
Jack
about the
file
genocide
before
Jack
this all
fails.
happened.
He totally, obviously knew about Toko. He obviously knew about Toko liking her, so he totally just took full advantage of her. It's that fucker!
Are you saying Mr. Togami
I
did
mean, he
it?
obviously used the extension cord that he clearly used.
Then the reason he pushed the theory of Genocide Jack being the killer so hard was because he wanted to pin the crime on her.
So, he rearranged the scene to disguise it and make it look like I put my stamp on it. The adorable glasses man was behind it all.
Oh gosh, Togo, please calm down, please. Oh gosh.
Well, Byakuya, what's your response?
I see. So now the suspicion falls on me. Then I must ask, when would you say I began acting suspicious? Surely you must have an answer.
Looking back and thinking about it now, the way you were acting right before we discovered the body was a little strange.
That's not Togo, my Jill. They did immediately just say, let's start with the girls' locker room.
You wanted to go to the girls' locker room right away, right? But since you're a god...
I should have naturally thought of the boys' locker room first. Is that what you want to say?
Be respectful to her all.
The victim was Chihiro, a girl. Hence why I said we should check the girls' locker room.
Nothing strange about that, I'd say.
On the contrary, there's something very strange.
Okay then, what's so strange about it? Go ahead, share with the rest of the class.
There's a clear contradiction. Oh, why? Stop adding stuff, man! Next, we're gonna add something called a truth flashback. If you aim at a weak spot and hold down the X button, then you will memorize that weak spot. The memorized phrase can only be shot once as a single truth bullet. If you shoot or change the true bullet, it will disappear from your truth cylinder. However, you can use a flashback feature as many times as you want. If you don't seem to have the answer to a lie or contradiction in your true bullets, it might be wise to memorize a different weak spot and use that to make your case. When's the best time to flashback? Well, you just have to use your keen wits, won't you? In this case, though, I'll say that if you don't use a flashback, you won't be refuted. Well then, good luck and have fun. Okay, wait. How do I flashback? Wait.
So, you said
I didn't mean to do that.
acting kind of weird before we got
How do I flashback? If you target a weak spot and then hold down the X button. Okay, so do I have to...
But he was acting weird.
How do I know what...
If you're presented with the opportunity to check out the girls' locker room,
Hifumi, shut up.
Absolutely
Hifumi,
take it!
Shut up.
That's a natural reaction for any guy!
Shut the fuck up.
The
Hifumi.
victim was Chihiro, who was a girl.
Oh, well, that didn't work.
shoot!
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the body.
What? How do I flashback? How do I flashback?
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the body. But he was acting weird... how?
It says... If you target a weak spot and then hold down... I have to hold down the X button?
Opportunity to check out the girls' locker room.
You absolutely take it! That's a natural reaction
How do I
for
fast
any
forward?
guy!
The victim, so of course there was no time. What's so strong?
Was you taking me with you?
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the body. But he was acting weird... how?
If you're presented
so is this my
opportunity to
new
check out
bullet?
the girls' locker room,
You absolutely take it! That's a natural reaction for any guy!
The victim was Chihiro, who was a girl.
No, it's wrong.
Luna, how you doing?
I'll tell you what's so strange about that.
Oh, we're getting raided. Are we getting raided?
Because up until we actually discovered the body, we couldn't have known who the victim was.
How do I get the person's link? When they say when they talk in chat, you'll be able to go to the channel.
So your claim that you went to the girls' locker room first because Chihiro was the victim doesn't hold up.
I see. That's a good answer, I must
Goddess
admit.
Vixen raid, hashtag me raid. There we go. There, now you can get their link, Claude. Hey, Luna, how you doing?
Interesting. Very interesting
What was
indeed.
hope your story
But your
went well.
reasoning is still too weak.
Bala, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Let me check them out too, because I'm not familiar with them at all. Oh, you're playing Dispatch. Dispatch is fun. I stream Dispatch too. That's a fun game. That name sounds familiar, not gonna lie. Check out Luna, Civic Dispatch right now, cool game. We're getting to it. We know it's Byakuya right now.
What's wrong? Is that it? Surely you've got more than that. Go ahead. Show us.
What's with Byakuya's attitude? It's like he doesn't even care. I've got him cornered, but he's acting like it has nothing to do with it.
What's the matter? You're not finished already, are you?
There is. I think.
There is more to it. Think about it.
Well, thanks, Kyoko.
We just talked about the differences between this case and past Genocide Jack incidents. The proof you're looking for is hidden in there.
Oh? Proof that I'm the culprit, you mean?
The differences between this case and other Genocide Jack murders? The evidence that proves Byakuya is responsible is hidden in there? What could it be? Alright, what's my bullet? Library desk lamp. Okay, yeah. I was doing my second run of dispatch trying to get the other ending. I only did one ending.
You want me to explain it again?
I respect trying to get
When
two.
I was killed, I used my very own special scissors. And I used those same scissors to arrange the body.
Yeah.
Chihiro was suspended with... It was some kind of rope. Was it not?
That's right! It absolutely was!
Was it really a rope?
There must be something very fishy indeed about
Yes,
that rope.
Hello 56.
Hey, Byakuya, where'd you get it from, huh?
I'd never seen that rope before in my life.
Oh yeah, bullshit, you bastard. Bullshit, you fucking bastard. Bullshit, you fucking bastard. Yo, you never seen it. You never seen a rope like that in all your life.
Actually, I'm pretty sure you have seen it before. Because, you see, that rope, or should I say, that extension cord?
What? An extension cord?
An extension cord?
Byakuya, you've used the extension cord in the library more than once, haven't you? And the same extension cord that was in the library all this time went missing after the murder.
Not the camera shake effect.
And there's no way someone who uses that extension cord as much as you do
You
wouldn't
mean
discover that
I'm not
fact.
gonna grab the camera, my camera, and shake it again?
And Byakuya must be the one who took the extension cord. I can't imagine any other possibility.
That's really what you think? Then your conclusion is something like this? I killed Chihiro in the girls' locker room, then hung her up and wrote that bloody message. I intentionally made it look like Genocide Jack was behind it.
Yes.
Is that about right?
Yes. He's doing it again. He's totally calm, totally unconcerned. As if he's not even involved. Wait, not even involved.
What's wrong? I asked you if you think that's what happened.
Hell yes, that's what happened. So that's it, right? Byakuya's the killer.
I don't disagree with not disagreeing.
Chihiro is dead. No, I like her having the Fuku haircut. Yeah,
It's a
she
game,
died
right?
sadly.
So he'd be totally willing to do something like this to win.
Sorry, but can we hold on just a second?
Wait, what?
I think we need to talk about this a little more.
What do you mean?
Do we really need to? You've already decided who did it.
I know, but still, there's something that's still bothering me.
Is that right? And what, pray tell, is still bothering you? I killed her in the girls' locker room, then disguised my crime. Specifically, I dressed it up to make it look like it was the work of a homicidal psychopath.
I fucking hate this bastard. I
What
hate
about
this
all
bastard.
that bothers you?
But does that mean, can I really just accept what Byakuya said as the truth? No, I don't think so. There's definitely something. Genocide Jack's the scene of the crime, I'm assuming.
I got it! You say you killed Chihiro in the girls' locker room, right? But are you sure about that? Isn't it possible that the murder took place somewhere else?
How disappointing. What kind of question is that? Even in the world of disappointments, this is a true letdown.
Byakuya told Toko to reveal her and she turned into Genocide Jill.
She was found dead in the girls'
The
locker
fuck out
room.
of that
There is
Was it
absolutely no
violent? Why
question
was
about
it
that.
violently long?
How could the scene of the crime have been anywhere else?
Well, I think it's entirely possible that she was killed somewhere else, then carried there later.
That explains why Leon's is the one that's not working too.
Along with the rest of the murder scene.
The rest of the murder scene? That was awfully specific. Please tell me you have a reason for saying all of that.
I believe I do.
Hey, Byakuya, did I just take you off guard when the story suddenly moved to the crime scene? Byakuya, who'd been so confident up till now? Maybe Byakuya never even realized that the actual scene of the crime could have been somewhere else.
Hey, don't just move on without permission! What do you mean she was killed somewhere else?
Come on, Makoto. If there's any chance the murder took place somewhere else, let's see the proof.
Evidence that shows the murder took place somewhere else. There was somehow a switch between the boys and girls' locker room. The poster! And the carpet. And the carpet, but we'll do this one as well.
I got it! The proof that she was
like
killed somewhere else
British
is
exchange student.
the poster that's hanging in each locker room.
Your proof is some posters?
The poster in the girls' locker room
But
was
the poster in the girls' locker room is the one that got stained with blood, so...
a
I don't know why
picture
the
of a
carpet
big
needed to
boobed
switch too.
supermodel.
Big
But
boobed
don't you think that's kind of
supermodel.
strange?
Why do they always gotta point out how big the boobs are?
Why would the girls' locker room have
You
a
guys
poster
gotta
like
understand
that?
how big her breasts were too.
I bet those massive jugs of hers were totally fake!
Oh gosh, Jill, gosh, don't talk, wouldn't you, Sly? Okay, Claude. Okay.
Meanwhile, the boys' locker room had a poster of the super popular boy band Tornado. Again, that doesn't really seem to belong in a boys' locker room.
So you're saying that maybe the posters were switched?
They were
And there's
switched!
one other thing I noticed about the locker room. You know what I'm talking about, right, Sakura?
You're referring to my protein coffee, aren't you?
Protein coffee?
While I was in the girls' locker room earlier, I spilled some protein coffee on the carpet. But I noticed that after the murder, the stain had been totally scrubbed away.
It's not that the stain was scrubbed away. It was moved.
I got it! The stain on the girls' locker room carpet wasn't scrubbed away. In fact, I found it on the boys' locker room carpet.
That's definitely the stain from my protein coffee.
Then, does that mean that the
I don't
carpets
understand why
were
the
switched
carpets were
too?
switched,
But
though.
why would
To move the murder scene from one locker room to the other. It's certainly plausible, don't you think? In other words, in order to completely swap the scene of the crime, the blood-stained poster and carpet were moved along with the dead body. By doing this, the killer was able to change the entire room where the murder took place.
I can certainly follow your reasoning, but why
How do you
would the
switch a
bother doing
floor embedded well, it's not an embedded carpet, it's just it's like a rug.
Huh? Why would they go through all that trouble of switching the scene of the crime? Actually, an even bigger question. If the murder did take place in the boys' locker room,
Did I get it right? Is Chihiro actually a dude?
then how did Chihiro get in the boys' locker room in the
Or
first
did
place?
Chihiro just use Leon's e-book?
To get into the locker rooms, you have to swipe your e-handbook across the card reader device. But Chihiro's handbook should have only allowed her access to the girls' locker room. She had no way to get into the boys' locker room to begin with.
No, she did have a way, and I can tell you what it was.
I highly doubt that.
Shut up! I'm telling you, I know how she could have done it.
Is he right? Did Chihiro really got into the boys' locker room somehow? Yes. Obviously, yes. Broken E.
Is it really possible? Could Chihiro really have gotten into the boys' locker room somehow?
Ah! I got it! She must have hacked her e-handbook. She was the ultimate.
Is that the one that I want to shoot?
I'm sure that would have been no problem for her.
No, I don't think that's it. She used the thing that was in the main hall.
Huh? What thing?
I'm talking about Leon's handbook, of course.
Ow!
She had that. She could get into the boys' locker room.
Why am I so bad at aiming?
Is it really possible? Could Chihiro really have gotten into the boys' locker room somehow?
Ah! I got it! She must have hacked her e-handbook. She was the ultimate programmer, after all. I'm sure that would have been no problem for her.
No, I don't think that's it.
You should try aiming. Get good. Thanks, man. Thanks.
Huh? What thing?
I'm talking about Leon's
No, it's wrong. No, I don't think Chihiro used Leon's handbook.
I don't know how this helps though. If Leon's handbook is broken.
Because Leon's handbook was broken.
Oh. Well, then, yeah.
I am struck silent by how quickly you gave up.
Plus, isn't there a regulation against using someone else's handbook?
Actually, the rule states that loaning your handbook is prohibited. It says
No,
nothing
the
about
stoner's
borrowing.
not the no way the stoner's a killer.
In other words, you could borrow a dead person's handbook all you want, and you'd be safe.
Yup, yup, yup! Hit the nail square on the noggin!
Of course, if it were broken, that wouldn't make any sense anyway.
So then, she must have hacked hers.
You can't fix an e-handbook. The instant you open one up,
Who
a
is the
security
stoner?
buzzer starts glaring.
What's his name? Hero?
So, if she didn't use Leon's handbook, and she didn't modify her own handbook...
Yeah,
Maybe
Hero.
Mr. Naegi's initial assumption is just wrong?
It seems like there's no way she could have got into the boys' locker room. So I guess so.
Okay then, I vote for Byakuya.
Is that it then? Chihiro's kind of the girls' locker room. Byakuya's the one who did it, really? But still, I don't know what else I can do.
Hold on a second. I agree with you, though. I think you're on the right track.
What the? You finally decide to open your mouth and that's what you've got to say? There's no way she could get in the boys' locker room, right? So...
Why are you so sure she couldn't get in? There's still one other way she could have gained access.
What?
What are you talking about? What other way is there?
Well, to explain that, why don't we take a little break from the trial? I'd like you all to come see something.
What?
Wait! Just what do you think you're doing?
Don't worry. This'll make the whole trial more exciting. I'm sure that thought must please you.
Huh? It'll make things more exciting? Well, all right then. I declare an official class trial recess.
For real?
Now then, what is it you want to show us? It better not be boring or I'll be very unhappy.
Oh, I have no
We don't wanna
doubt
make
it'll meet your
Monokuma
lofty
unhappy.
expectations.
Where are we going? In Chihiro's room? Oh, no one here.
The girls' locker room?
We've already searched this place top
He
to
has a
bottom.
gun!
What are you...
I'd like you to examine the victim's body one more time. Be sure to examine the entire...
Examine her.
Alright, is Chihiro
No,
a
wait,
dude?
no, wait, no, wait, no,
Is
wait, no,
Chihiro a
wait!
dude? Is Chihiro a dude?
Probably best.
It's not that I'm creepy.
Very well.
But you're a girl.
No, it's okay. So just leave.
What is this? Some kind... That's not it at all.
Okay, I'm sorry, Chihiro.
Hunter has like a brief prayer, Sakura then began to quietly examine her body.
Be sure to check her entire body, and I believe we will solve this particular mystery.
Her entire body? I know you say that, but... What?
What?
This is...
What does this mean?
What is it?
Not possible. It's not possible.
Sakura's eyes were staring wildly at Chihiro's lifeless form. Her massive frame trembled.
This girl is
Is what?
a boy!
Ah, I see. So she was actually a he. Interesting.
So now Byakuya didn't do it. My guess is Mondo, but I really don't want it to be Mondo.
What?
You're joking, right?
I wouldn't joke about this.
Unless it is still just Byakuya, I hope it's still just Byakuya.
Really true? Chihiro was a guy?
Oh, what? You guys didn't know? Heck, I knew that right off the bat. Chihiro Fujisaki was totally a guy.
He was a cross-dresser? Oh, I'm really on fire!
I wish I had killed him!
So that's what Kyoko wanted to show everyone, huh? Interesting. Yes, that certainly does make things much more exciting. Now let's ride this wave of excitement back to the courtroom and get back to the trial. Ahem. I do apologize for keeping you waiting. Now then, let's resume the class
Jill is
trial.
such a bum for that.
We've all just learned of the shocking revelation that Chihiro was actually a boy. Let's pick up from there.
Yes, well, I don't know his reason for hiding it, but the fact is, Chihiro was not a girl, but a boy.
To think that Chihiro's actually a guy. The thought had never even crossed my mind.
And because the victim was male, he would have had no problem gaining access to the boys' locker room.
Assuming his handbook did, in fact, list his gender as male, then yes, that would be true.
Of course his handbook said he was a boy. He dressed like a girl, but he was a boy through and through.
Now I can finally stop referring to him as a he. I'm free!
So then, there should be no issue with Makoto's initial assertion. The victim was killed in the boys' locker room, and was then later moved to the girls' locker room. And the killer could have easily used Sayaka or Junko's handbook to get into the girls' locker room.
So Chihiro really was killed in the boys' locker room?
I still don't understand the motive for moving the body, but yes,
yeah,
that does seem
I don't see
plausible.
the point of moving.
Well, I must admit, I did find it rather odd. I knew he felt a little off. There was a certain incongruity to his female body.
This is the most titillating situation!
So now everything has been connected. All the mysteries have finally become clear.
Okay, well, connected or clear or whatever. We still think you're the killer, remember?
Very interesting. This has become very...
He's off in his own little world.
What about you, Makoto? After everything we've learned, do you still think Byakuya's the killer?
Please
Well,
don't make me
without a
choose.
doubt, Byakuya is the one that made Chihiro's death look like Genocide Jack did it. But I think he might not actually be the killer after all.
What? But aren't you the one who accused him in the first place?
He just seems to be too easygoing about all this. Like he's enjoying us solving the mystery. The way he's acting, it makes it seem like it doesn't have
I want
anything
an
to do
Arizona
with it.
raspberry tea. Keep in mind the killer moved all this stuff in both rooms by themselves in the other.
And you think that might be because it doesn't have anything to do with him?
Plus, the evidence he left behind was a little too... how can I put it? He consciously chose to use the extension cord, knowing it could connect him to the murder. At least, that's how I see it. And Byakuya, when you found out the murder took place in the boys' locker room, it seemed to rattle you. And then again, when you found out Chihiro was actually a guy, if you really were the killer, that stuff wouldn't have had any effect on you.
So that's your thinking, huh? Well, it bothers me that you don't have more concrete reasons, but it's fine. I guess I'll mark it as correct for the time being.
I fucking hate this bastard. Oh.
Mark it as correct?
He's right. I am not the culprit. I just happened to come across the corpse in the girls' locker room and decided to alter it.
Are you fucking with us right now?
No, I am not effing with you right now. I'm telling you the truth.
Well, I find it very hard to believe.
Go ahead. Find it very hard to believe. You're
Why
free
would
to be
he fucking
executed
alter
along
it,
with
though?
If you're really telling the truth, then why? Why do you do that to his body?
My reasons hardly matter right now. Uncovering the
Yeah, you
culprit is
fucking
much more
bastard.
important,
I wanna
wouldn't you
fucking...
say?
You bastard.
Now then, if it wasn't me, who was it?
Well, I don't think I can say for sure.
We're seriously gonna keep going? We're all good, aren't we? I thought it was clear Byakuya did it.
No, I'm with Makoto. If there's any doubt whatsoever, we need to
This
explore
guy's an
every
ass.
possibility, because if we're wrong, we all die here.
That's true. Very well
Alright,
then.
it's not
I need you
Sakura.
too.
Is it actually Mondo?
Damn straight. Count me in.
Do you not have a mind of your own?
Of course I do. What am I, an ant or something?
What am I, an ant or something?
Anyway, let's discuss this all as a group one more time. We still have time to make our decision.
Hi, car in the background that's honking.
That's very true.
It's low-key storming
The
outside.
lives are all on the line.
Excellent. Then shall we resume our game of hide?
There's one thing we can be sure about, we know about the killer. Killer was able to gain access to a real murder scene, which means the killer is a guy.
got it!
This pasta is amazing. Cause Mondo like made a promise to Chihiro because thinking Chihiro was a girl, and then if Mondo figured out that Chihiro was a guy, I feel like Mondo would be pissed about that. It had to have been a guy. That's still not enough. I need to find some more clues. Celeste account.
Isn't there a single clue that might lead us to who did it?
Is that what I'm shooting? That feels like that's what I'm
Clues are
shooting.
one thing, but did nobody get a look at the
What do
killer?
you I think it's Mondo,
Sure,
sadly,
if
but I
someone
like
saw the
Mondo.
killer, they would have said something by now.
Perhaps someone saw the victim at some point. Even that might be enough for now.
Yeah. All we need right now is any kind of new info.
It's over. It's all over.
It's all over!
You want to know
Come on,
who saw
calm
the
down,
victim?
Hero. Calm down, hero.
The killer. And only the killer. And it's not like they're just gonna turn themselves in. Game over, man. Game over.
Game over? You're doing the alien thing?
No! Not game over!
Isn't there a single clue that might lead us to who did it?
No, I'm not shooting that.
Shoot! Isn't there a single clue that might lead us to who did it?
Well, clues are one thing, but did nobody get a look at the killer?
I'm sure if someone saw the killer, they would have said something by now.
Perhaps someone saw the victim at some point. Even that might be enough for now.
Yeah. All we need right now is any kind of new info.
Oh, you
It's
fucking...
over.
Gosh,
It's
fucking...
all over.
Stupid...
You
Ah!
wanna know who saw the
Victim? The killer. And it's not like they're just game over, man.
Yay! No! Not game over!
Isn't there a single clue that might lead us to who did it?
Well, clues are one thing, but did nobody
Get a look at the
I'm sure if someone saw
saw the killer.
Perhaps someone saw the victim at some point. Even that.
Yeah. All we need right now is...
Oh, that's not even what I fucking shoot. Ah, so it's the last one?
Isn't there a single clue that might
Lead us to. Well, if nobody get. I'm sure someone saw the. Perhaps someone saw the victim.
Yeah. All we need right now is any kind of new info.
It's over. It's all over. You want to know who saw the victim? The killer. And only the killer. It's not like they're just
Missed.
turn
Oh, I didn't
themselves
want to do
in.
that. I didn't want to do 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 that. Gosh. Oh, my fucking.
isn't
No!
there a single
Wait!
clue
How do I
that
change?
might lead
Wait!
us to
How do I change this? 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 How do I fix this? How do I change? I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to do that. How do I fix that? How do I fix that?
Perhaps
How do I
someone saw
undo
the
that?
victim at some point. Even that.
Oh, thank goodness. Okay.
Yeah. All we need right.
It's over. You want to know who saw
The killer. And only the.
Fucking fine.
No, it's wrong. I believe someone else did see the victim before he was murdered. What do you think, Celeste?
Now that you mention it.
Huh? Really?
Oh, but I suppose only Makoto knows about this.
Makoto?
The rest of you had no idea, did you? That is why you're all making such ugly noises.
I do not want Sly taking this long, Sly. Bro, I feel like every other option was a realistic option still for that fucking bullet point.
It was last night, right before nighttime. I saw Chihiro in the dormitory warehouse. I saw him stuffing a track jacket into a duffel bag, and then, I assume, he headed off to exercise.
A track jacket and a duffel bag. But we didn't find anything like that at the murder scene.
It seems likely that the culprit destroyed them to get rid of any evidence.
And that is when he said something that struck me as rather odd.
There's a well-made Danganronpa game on Roblox, really?
Chihiro told me he was in a hurry.
I feel so accomplished today. Oh, what
But
you do, fishy?
why would he be in a hurry? Only if someone were waiting for him, I should think.
So, Mr. Fujisaki was on his way to meet with someone, and then they were going to work out together?
But Hina and I had invited him to exercise with us plenty of times, and he always declined.
Probably because he was afraid you'd find out the secret he was hiding, right?
Which means that conversely, he must have trusted whoever he was meeting with very much enough so that he was willing to risk his secret being revealed.
What a marvelous friendship! The point is, whoever he met up with is the culprit, right?
But knowing what we know, I can't even get.
No. You already have what you need to make the connection.
Is it Mondo?
Huh?
I'd rather have my opponent have Sly as their lawyer. Wow. I returned some name brand heels at the Crazy Boogie Mall in Houston. I got myself a new tank top, and then I got boba and canes to celebrate. That is what what a
You
cop.
know who the killer is.
Seriously?
Who is it? Who's the killer?
Think back to the track jacket and duffel bag the killer disposed of. Focus on the details of these items, and it should become obvious who was waiting for him.
Are you sure about that? You really think we can figure out who did it based on two pieces of evidence that we don't have?
Why is vacuuming under a bed so time consuming?
Cool.
Oh wait, did you say
You want to track
bougie?
down some
Oh,
fingerprints
crazy
or something?
bougie mall. Okay.
Even if we had the equipment for that, we wouldn't know how to use it.
As was noted, the evidence is already gone. There's nothing to get fingerprints from.
Maybe, but we can make certain inferences if we just take the time to talk it out.
I hate heels.
Easy for you to say, but fine. Celeste, did you notice anything special about the bag or jacket?
The bag was just a normal duffel bag from the
Let's
warehouse.
kill the Akuya. How about that? Sadly, we can't.
All the bags in there are the same, so I can't imagine what would make that one special.
Well, if I remember right, there was a decent variety of tracksuits to choose from. Do you think there might be some connection between the culprit and Chihiro's jacket?
Perhaps. Let's explore that and talk a bit.
Does Chihiro's track jacket really hold some clue about the killer? Somehow it's really hard to believe. Oh, what are my bullets? What's my bullet? Celeste account. That's it? That's my bullet again?
First of all, we know where Chihiro was headed. He was on his way to go exercise.
Yes.
So next we have to ask, why did he choose the specific tracksuit that he did?
What do you mean, the specific tracksuit?
I got it! He picked that tracksuit because it matched the one the culprit was wearing.
So, what you're saying is, the killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit as him? My tracksuit is black.
I don't even have a tracksuit. Cause exercising sucks.
Cause exercising
I
sucks.
have a white tracksuit personally. I got it from the warehouse, if you must know.
Did any of that really help us get any closer to figuring out who the culprit is?
No way. Not a chance.
You heard him, right? What he just said without even realizing it?
No, I don't know.
First of all, we know
Unless
that Chihiro
it better not be Hero,
He
because
was on
Hero...
his way to go exercise. So next we have to ask,
I mean, Hero
why
just
did
said he
he
grabbed
choose
his
the
from the
specific
warehouse, too,
tracksuit
but
that he did?
why would that matter?
What do you mean, the specific tracksuit?
I got it! He picked that tracksuit because
Mine is
it
yellow.
matched the one
Mine
the
is
culprit was
purple.
wearing.
So, what you're saying is, the killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit as him? My tracksuit is black.
Oh. No. Hello, Miss Crazy.
Shoot.
First of all, we know where
Hey,
Chihiro was
the
headed.
other one.
He was on his way to go exercise.
So next is why did he choose?
What do you mean, the
I got it! It matched the one the culprit was...
So, what you're saying, the killer was wearing the same
Yeah.
tracksuit as him?
No, it's wrong.
My tracksuit is gay.
Hold on a second, Mondo. What did you just say?
Huh? What'd I say?
When Celeste testified a few minutes ago, she said,
I saw him stuffing a track jacket into a duffel bag, and I assume he got it off to exercise.
she never said anything about the jacket's color.
Oh, shit!
So why did you say Chihiro's blue tracksuit?
My bald father put on one of my mother's wigs. Wait, what?
What are you? You just...
No, it wasn't actually Mondo, no!
What color was Chihiro's tracksuit?
As a matter of fact, it was...
I feel so broke today. I just booked a one-day trip to Disney Paris with my cousin. I want my salary now. Our fight team reveal this
Before we
Sunday.
began the trial, did you tell anyone that?
The only one I told about any of this was you.
Then, Mondo, how did you know what color Chihiro's tracksuit was?
Because I just... I'm sure he saw the clothes at some point in the investigation.
No, that can't be it. The bag and clothes were surely disposed of by the time we began our investigation.
Then the
Not
only reason he could have known
Mondo.
what color the tracksuit was
Hi, I forgot about you, Jill.
is if he saw Cherry with it before he died. That's the only possibility.
You don't have to hold the scissors like that when you're explaining things, Jill. You can put the scissors down.
Cherry.
What is that face? You
you
missed a little
talking
bit,
about
Fishy. You
Chihiro?
missed a little bit.
So, how about it? Did you see the tracksuit or didn't you?
Ah, gosh. Why don't get out of my
Just
face,
by
don't go.
chance. I just happened to see it last night. He walked past me, and he was carrying the tracksuit in his hands.
No, that can't be it either. According to Celeste's testimony, when Celeste noticed it, Chihiro made a point of making sure the jacket was completely in the bag. If you just ran into him briefly, you couldn't possibly have seen what color the tracksuit was.
It would appear you dug your own grave.
Perhaps.
No.
You handed him the shovel, didn't you?
Mondo,
That's why you said what you
no.
did. Focus on the tracksuit and it'll be obvious who he met with? What a bunch of nonsense.
Ah, now I understand. It was all one big bluff, wasn't it? Your true intention was to draw a slip of the tongue from the culprit. That's why you said you knew who did it, to put them on edge.
That's right. However, Mondo was my target all along. I had my suspicions about him from the very beginning.
But why? What made you so suspicious?
That's a good question.
Because I hate him? Ah, Blakey. I mean, it's obviously it's obviously one of these. Blakey is acting, I guess.
There was a certain turning point that tipped me off. Maybe you didn't notice it, Mondo, but you tend to refer to men and women differently. You only call guys dudes. For girls, it's chick. And after he was killed, you happened to refer to him as dude. Once I picked up on that, it occurred to me that Mondo knew something we didn't.
Ooh.
You notice such a tiny detail?
Are you a witch? She's a witch! You're positively frightful.
Okay, Jill. Okay, get off the
No.
screen, Jill.
I'm not the frightful one. Not nearly as frightful as someone capable of murdering a friend.
Mondo, was it really you? Did you really kill Chihiro?
I didn't kill anyone. You've been all over me, judging everything I say.
What do you mean
Putting
you've been all
words in my
over?
mouth.
We just got on you.
What gives you the right to treat me like a goddamn criminal?
Yeah, he would never do something like that. This is a
Taka.
false accusation.
Oh man, Taka. Oh, poor Taka. He's just sticking up for his bro.
It's true. My reasoning on that is pretty shaky.
That was fast.
Well, this does present us with a problem. It seems we are all out of leads.
I'm gonna cry. There's still Dr. Pepper under my bed. Ew. Wasn't Mondo the one going after Leon for murdering a girl? I don't remember.
My time has
But
really come.
Chihiro is not a girl. Gambler, welcome to the stream. How you doing?
That's what my little ghost friend is telling me.
Tatsumi, well, get out
Oh
of here.
yeah, that reminds me. Hifumi, weren't you telling me you found some evidence?
Really? What kind of evidence?
I hate typos.
Actually, now that I'm thinking about it here calmly, it might not be all that relevant.
Jeez, does your confidence just get up and walk away?
Just spit it out,
Fine, man.
Hifumi, you
Just
bastard.
tell us.
If you really insist, then, here it is.
What do you have there?
It happens to be an e-handbook. I found it laying on the ground, so I scooped it up.
I mean, it's Chihiro's, right?
I got it! We know Chihiro's handbook was missing from the scene of the crime, right?
For a fact.
For a fact indeed. I was totally sure I'd found it.
Then it must hold some clue about the culprit, right?
Well, that's what I was hoping. But it's busted. It won't even turn on.
I imagine the culprit broke it to get rid of.
That's odd. I didn't think the handbook.
You're right. They're not. They're totally waterproof.
And yet, this one does appear to be broken. For all your confidence, that is a
How precisely?
How did the handbook break? By hitting its sweet spot, by hacking it, by exploiting a bug. I mean, hacking it then, I'm assuming. Oh, yeah. Well.
Shoot!
Okay, well. Hidden its weak point, exploiting a bug?
I got it! You already told us before that the handbook has one weak point, didn't you?
Yeah! You remember that?
I don't remember
Sure,
that.
maybe I let that slip, but I never told anyone what the weak point actually was.
But if the handbook is supposed to never break, and
You're
two
doing
of them
pretty well,
broke in
Sly.
quick succession,
Then we can only assume that someone's figured out its weakness. You know what the weakness is, right, Monokuma? So, what is it?
You're asking me?
I think it's a necessary piece of information if you want this to be a fair trial.
But if I tell you, and someone else decides to copy it, that would be very not good.
That would be very not
Tell us
good.
already! Why would we want to break our own handbooks?
Oh well, I have a weakness for pushy demands. But you're sure you won't follow their example? Then allow me to make a special announcement. The weak point of my cutting-edge e-handbook is when it's exposed to high temperatures for too long, it will suffer a meltdown and totally break!
When it's supposed to high temperatures for too long. High temperatures for too long.
I flippin' knew it!
You knew it?
Yeah, because I found the handbook laying on the floor of the sauna.
Oh.
The temperature in the sauna can reach over 200 degrees. Strange how you don't get burnt, huh? It's because as your sweat evaporates, it creates a cooling layer of air around your skin.
We're Taka and Mondo fucked.
If the hot air of the sauna were somehow pushed directly onto your skin, you'd definitely get fried.
I love cane sauce.
That layer of air would get blown away.
Why are you giving me? Why are you giving me this sauna effect?
So when you're in a sauna, make sure to keep nice and still.
Interesting. I learned one new fact today.
Yeah, but why?
That is a mere trifling speck of knowledge.
Anyway, if you found the victim's handbook in the sauna, then the killer must have been purposely trying to raise its temperature in order to break it.
meaning the culprit somehow knew its weakness.
But how'd they find out? Monokuma said he didn't tell anyone, right?
Indeed. Quite the mystery.
What if they found out by accident?
What do you mean by accident?
What if the killer took their own handbook into the sauna, not knowing its weakness, and it broke? They'd realize it was broken, of course, and it wouldn't be hard to figure out why. And once they had Chihiro's handbook, they knew they had an easy way to dispose of it.
I won't say it's not possible, but who would have done something like that? I don't know of anyone who took their handbook into the sauna.
I might know someone who did.
Whoa! Seriously?
Whoa, seriously?
I think the one who may have taken their handbook into the sauna was...
Oh gosh, wait. It had to be the one who wore all her clothes into the sauna. Oh yeah, because Taka didn't even wear the... Yeah, Taka just wore a towel. Mondo still kept his clothes on.
Here's my answer. Mondo, your handbook got broken in the sauna, didn't it?
What? Why? Why do you keep accusing him?
Mondo and Taka had an endurance contest in the sauna not too long ago, remember? And for the contest, Mondo just so happened to keep his school uniform on.
Crazy how the sex scene is a vital piece of info. That is true. This is a bigger heartbreak than breaking up with someone. Figured out that Mondo did it.
But little did he realize, he'd also left his handbook in one of his uniform
Mondo and
pockets.
Taka's peak trust. The towel on his hair. Yeah, he has to keep his hair cool.
And when it was all over, Mondo discovered that taking your handbook into the sauna could easily destroy it.
No, wait, hold on. You've got it all wrong. He would never kill.
Poor Taka, man. Poor Taka.
I don't accept this. Show me the proof. The actual solid proof.
I don't want to believe it either, but I found something that proves it beyond a shadow of doubt. Wait, what's my proof? What's my proof? Oh, no. Oh, fuck. Oh, no. Oh, gosh. Oh, fuck. I got 3 fucking
Let's
bullets.
test Makoto's assertion.
Oh,
If
how do I
what he
swap
says
these
is
two? I
correct,
forgot how to
then
swap.
Mondo, you broke your own handbook.
In other words, if Mondo's handbook is actually broken, then that proves that what Makoto said is right.
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine.
See? Look! Makoto was wrong after all! Mondo wouldn't hurt a fly!
That's it? And that will fill it with money.
Let's test
Card reader,
Makoto's
because
assertion.
if it's
If
fine,
what he says is correct,
he should be
then
able to
Mondo,
use the card
you
reader.
broke your own handbook.
In other words, if Mondo's handbook is actually broken, then that proves that what Makoto said is right.
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine.
Oh no, it's not that.
Shit!
Oh, fuck.
Let's test Makoto's assertion. If what he says is correct, then Mondo, you broke your own handbook.
In other words, if Mondo's handbook is actually broken, then that proves that what Makoto said is right.
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine.
See? Look! Makoto was wrong after all! Mondo wouldn't hurt a fly!
Is it Leon's broken handbook then?
Let's test Makoto's assertion. If what he says is correct, then Mondo, you broke your own handbook.
In other words, if Mondo's handbook is actually broken, then
What are
that
we doing,
proves
big ass?
that what
I'm trying to
Makoto said is
shoot the right
Well, my
thing.
goddamn handbook works just fine.
Oh.
No, that's wrong!
Mondo, the handbook you have right now.
Hardson?
Is it really yours?
Hardson? Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Mondo, the handbook you have right now, is it really
What the
yours?
fuck is that supposed to mean?
The broken handbook that was in the main hall. Isn't that one
Fuck you,
actually
Havoc.
yours?
It only took me 2
What the
tries.
heck are you talking about?
What I mean is, I think Mondo swapped his handbook out for one that actually works. I think he took Leon's handbook and replaced it with his own. After all, Monokuma said himself that Leon's handbook never should have broken.
That's right! The punishment it suffered wasn't nearly enough to destroy it.
So then, the broken handbook in the main hall is actually Mondo's, which would mean that the handbook Mondo has right now is actually Leon's.
It took like 9. It didn't take me that long. Come on. Come on, it didn't take me that long.
Well, here's how I look at it. There is a rule about loaning your handbook to another student, but if they're dead, they're not a
Leon
student.
murdered Sayaka.
It's kind of a gray area, I admit. But no worries.
I was
If
fighting
anything,
back
it
seats.
just makes
Wait,
things more
you don't,
interesting.
wait, you don't play this game, Fishy.
As such, I decree that exchanging handbooks with a corpse is not a violation of the rules.
Well, Mondo, if I'm wrong about this, you're welcome to say so.
I have common sense, Brody.
I'm happy to admit I made a mistake.
Son of a bitch.
What's wrong, bro? Come on! Tell him he's wrong! You are wrong! You have to be wrong! Everything you just said is wrong!
Okay, then why don't we look back on this case one more time, from the beginning? That way, everything will become clear. And we'll all see.
Is this, am I playing the, oh no, I'm playing, oh wait, oh never mind. So, obvious here. And why does he look like that? I'm hiking gonna sign it off for killing such a peak character. For some fucking reason. Crazy fucking bastard. God, there's so many axe people. I think you put this one in there and that one there. Oh, thanks, Fishy. Okay, so that one's that one. How you gonna, you see the one I'm pointing at, put it there? Yeah, I see ya. But what if this one goes there instead? Shut the fuck. So which ones do I have left? I have that one. I found out my computer never updated my graphics card for the last 2 years. Oh my gosh. But what about this one going, shut the fuck up! kicking. I got plenty. Hear me. Y'all sure it ain't this one, though? I fucking... Is it this one? No, that's only one. Oh, if it goes into that right, I fucking hate every single one of you.
The killer is you! First, let's take a look back to before the incident. Last night, Celeste saw Chihiro in the warehouse, correct? At the time, she was apparently stuffing something into a duffel bag.
Would I hear a noise if I got it wrong?
That something was a blue tracksuit.
See, Sly, we all
You can
helped.
confirm this, right, Celeste? With bag in hand, Chihiro headed out, even though it was officially nighttime. She made her way to the locker room. But how could the victim, who was apparently a girl, access the boys' locker room?
Oh wait, no, oh, I got it wrong. Ah. Okay, so I got this one wrong. So it's not that one? Wait, what did I have the first time? Put that there, what are you doing?
The killer is you! With bag in hand, she made her way to
This
the
is
locker
where
room.
Jeremy appeared.
Specifically, but how could the victim, who was apparently a girl...
Oh my gosh, I don't have any hearts left! Oh my gosh.
I refuse to give up yet.
Oh my gosh, there's so many fucking choices! Ah. Just what do you mean, let you help you? Do you need help, Sly? Okay, well, obviously this one is the fucking bag. That's right. So this isn't fucking... this isn't that one. I thought the PC was generally chopped and I couldn't play some down. I go and I was like, I have an NVIDIA for it, I can play some down activity. This is not my graphics card was severely old. Look at the picture slide, look at every single detail because they don't look similar, but they are actually different. That fucking face. Clean up the carpet. Put the poster away. This one doesn't get used because that one is just literally this one right here. Are we gonna ignore? Are we gonna talk about the fact that there's a poster of a half-naked woman? That's motivation for the bros. Big boobs, super. Yeah. Don't forget about how big her. Yeah, you gotta. Don't forget. You have to clarify how big the boobies are.
The killer is you! First, let's... Last night, at the time.
Yeah,
That's something.
obviously right.
With bag in hand, she made her way to the locker room. But how could the victim... Simple, which is why he was able to use his own. Once inside, he met...
Okay, we're getting there now, we're getting there.
And attacked. And that's where the blood... It was likely in the heat of the moment. The which is why the killer then removed... And finally carrying the corpse into the girl's handbook was... But this alone doesn't prove that... After all, Sayaka using one of those...
Stream is buffering
and
for
that's
me.
exactly how
I
the
see your
killer did,
messages.
with the carpet and the poster they brought with them. They changed the layout of the boys in...
And then Byakuya, for some
That
fuck-ass
could have been
reason.
the end of things. Byakuya discovered the body and decided to... So, he went and grabbed the... he used the cord to Then, he wanted to create the illusion that...
Oh, that one's not right. Ah. So is it... I mean, is it this one? Kinda... Is that wall this wall? So what else do I even have?
The killer is...
It has to be that.
You!
Am I gonna have to listen to the... Okay, thank goodness. Okay, no, I just
And
stopped.
around the same time that Byakuya was putting together the killer, having already disposed of Chihiro's bag and other belongings, arrived at the sauna. There, they planned to destroy the last piece of evidence, Chihiro's handbook. And just as the killer expected, somehow, the killer knew, and the reason they knew that is because the sauna had already wrecked their own handbook. And that's how it all put...
Oh gosh,
Isn't
Mondo,
that right, Mondo Owada?
Do I gotta play the rhythm game?
Wait. No. This can't be right. Where's your evidence? Yeah. Where's your evidence?
Taka, my god.
Evidence? Without any proof, you can't pin any of this.
If I can somehow show where Mondo's handbook is right now. Once I do that, everything will become clear. Where's Mondo's handbook? Let's talk a little bit about Fever Time and... I don't wanna say that word. You couldn't think of any other word? Nega Time? I don't wanna fucking say that. During a bullet time battle, if you press the R button, Fever Time will activate, and the tempo will be forced to its max. At this point, even if you push the buttons at random, you won't miss. So you can push A button however you want to destroy the opponent's verbal assault. I do have to play the... But this only lasts until your focus gauge runs out, so make the best possible use of your time. Of course, it wouldn't be fair if only you got access to special time, right? So we've also prepared something called Nega Time that your opponent can use. I'm now... What does that mean? If the opponent activates... Gosh, what? Nega Time during the bullet time battle, your tempo marker will disappear, making it quite a bit tougher to hit the buttons in rhythm. I love the rhythm game. If you don't, I don't even remember how to play the rhythm game. Why is it Taka?
Show me some evidence. You're wrong. I won't listen. I refute you. False.
I forgot how to play. I forgot how to play.
Show me some evidence. I won't listen. I refuse to vote.
I
Show
can't
me
see.
some evidence. You're wrong. I won't listen.
Am I winning?
I refute you. False.
How long does this time last?
I won't listen. You're corrupt. I refuse to vote. I refute you. False. Show me some evidence.
This should prove it. If my thinking so far is right,
Fishy, we have the same thoughts.
Mondo must
I
have
don't know. I
broken
don't know how I did that,
Luna.
but damn.
In which case, we can
Underrated
just-
character
once we
thinking
do
about
that,
narrator.
We don't gotta do that. Yeah. Yeah, I did it. I killed him.
Oh, damn. Hey! Hey, Ranks, let's go!
Bro!
Bro, no, bro!
I got no choice, man. After hearing all that, I gotta just give up.
You didn't? What do you mean I didn't deserve that A ranking?
Go ahead, Monokuma. Get it over with. Ask for the goddamn verdict.
Roger that.
Bro,
Wait,
not my boy
hold on.
Mondo, man. Not Mondo.
No waiting, no holding on. Time for the moment we've
That was
all
at least a
been
C
waiting
rank.
for.
Bro,
Grab
I
your
didn't do
lever
that
and
bad.
Give it a yank! Who will you elect as the Blackened this time around? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
It's execution time. What the fuck? What? What? Hey, gambler,
What's
hey.
it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Man, the last goon before he dies. Are you talking about me? Oh, man. Mondo's gonna get, like, ran over by motorcycles or something, isn't he?
What?
This time it looks like you got it right again. Oh, man. Oh, in case you're wondering, the vote was not unanimous. Kiyotaka chose the wrong answer. You're treading very close to the danger zone, Mr. Ishimaru. You need to be more careful. I refuse to believe it.
Sorry.
What is this?
Bro. Man. Why did you do it?
Now then. Actually...
The story of a murder this time is the sad story of two men. Oh, well, for anyone who doesn't really want to hear it, you can hit the B button to fast forward the text. Anyway, there was once a young boy, and his name was Chihiro. He had an extreme inferiority complex regarding his own lack of strength. You're so weak even though you're a boy. He'd heard things like that as long as he could remember, and he couldn't overcome his weakness. On the contrary, he tried to hide and buried himself further and further into that weakness, to take on that fragile form of a petite young girl. He had chosen that as his way out. Now nobody will be able to say anything about even though you're a boy. But no matter how tightly he wrapped himself up in that shell, the inferiority complex had already taken root deep down inside of him, and was not so easily weeded out. As it turned out, the shell was completely empty. The complex didn't disappear, instead it only grew stronger and stronger. I'm weak. Weak. Once the killing game had begun here at the school, he had no choice but to accept this fact. After all, this world is survival of the fittest. If you're not strong, you don't survive. And then the lovely and hateful Monokumo announced the revealing of the embarrassing secrets, which of course includes Yahiro's embarrassing secret, which I was more than willing to divulge. Even though he dresses like a girl, Chihiro is actually a boy.
Hey,
And that was something Chihiro couldn't let anyone find out, no matter the cost. If that was revealed, it would be the end. The hardened shell would crack, the armor would fall away. Without a doubt, those around him would torture him more than ever before. Everyone figured being thrust into such a dilemma must have sent him spiraling into despair.
What?
And yet...
I'm sorry. But...
Annoyingly, he used the threat of discovery to motivate himself to become stronger.
That's right.
Now's
I
my chance.
want to
I'm gonna
change.
get stronger and accept who I am. Strong enough so that when someone says even though you're a boy, I'll be okay. I'll get better. With that thought at the front of his mind, he resolved to take immediate action. And so... that day he made the commitment to begin exercising. He was prepared to retrain his mind and body. But sadly, that would be the first and only chance he would get at it. When he decided to start exercising, he thought it would be good to ask for someone's help, but he wanted to tell that person his secret first and then ask them to help him from there. And that person he went to...
Yeah, that's right.
It was me. Yup, it sure was. The biker gang fella had been painfully clear about how important his manly promises were, so Chihiro probably figured that even if he confided in Mondo, his honor would make him keep the secret. Plus, Mr. Macho Mondo was a very symbol of a strong man that Chihiro had always aspired to. Maybe talking to Mondo about it will give me some courage, so he went and asked Mondo to help him become strong. That was his aspiration, and he thought that only with Mondo's support would he ever be able to come close to that.
Correct.
So then that must be why Mondo did what he did to keep the promise he made to Chihiro. Huh? Did what he did? You mean that's why Mondo carried Chihiro from the boys' locker room into the girls' locker room?
Indeed.
Yes, that's exactly what I mean. Wasn't that to cover up what he'd done?
Certainly.
That could have been part of it, but I don't think it was the main reason. The real purpose was to keep the promise between the men he'd made to Chihiro. But how does moving the body keep a secret?
Because
if everyone knew he'd been killed in the boys' locker room, then everyone would have been arguing about how she got into the boys' locker room, right? Once that started up, at least a few of us would have immediately begun to suspect his identity, so he tried to protect Chihiro's secret by putting him in the girls' locker room and stealing his handbook, see? Then Mondo did all that to keep the promise he made to Chihiro, who he'd also killed? Why would he do that? The more I hear you talk, the more I don't understand. I mean, you guys trusted each other, right? So why? Why did you? Because no matter what, I didn't want anyone to know.
I knew it.
That's what triggered it after all. The possibility of having your embarrassing memories and secrets exposed.
What is this?
If that's impossible, nothing could have been that bad. Something he didn't want anyone to know, even if it meant killing someone.
You're wrong!
It's impossible!
Don't make me
How many
repeat
times
myself.
must I repeat myself? To judge others by your own standard is the height of folly. Even if you can't comprehend it, you obviously can. That's all there is to it. Well, while we're on the subject, why don't I tell you? An embarrassing memory, that secret he didn't want anyone to know.
Hey,
You know what Mondo did? He killed his own brother. Mondo, the ultimate biker gang leader, makes all the hoodlums and riffraff across the country tremble. But the only reason he had the chance to join a gang in the first place was because of a certain someone. Mondo's older brother's name was Daiwa Owada. Mondo had nothing but respect for him. It was because of Daiwa that Mondo ever got on a motorcycle. Mondo's brother was his only family growing up. He was the only one Mondo could trust or respect. He wanted to measure up to his big brother, so he imitated him in everything he did. Mondo was the epitome of a starry-eyed kid brother. Meanwhile, the charismatic older brother had put together a local motorcycle gang. And before anyone knew it, it had grown into the biggest biker gang in the country. Daiwa, the older brother, #1 in the gang, and his #2 was younger brother Mondo. In the beginning, everything was peaches and gravy, but when Mondo started to think about how he would have to take over the game from his brother someday, his brother's greatness, his reputation began to gnaw on Mondo's very soul. The kid's gonna take over for Daiwa, huh? Daiwa created this game with his bare hands. Mondo's just along for the ride. Can someone like that really be our leader? All that'll do is make the game look bad. Almost every day, Mondo heard the gossip and whispers of the other members of the gang. Which is why I get stronger than Daiwa. Once, just one time, no matter what I gotta win.
Don't fuck with
I
me.
don't care what it takes. I gotta come out on top. And on that night of his amazing brother's retirement ceremony, Mondo challenged him to a street race. But during the race, tragedy struck. The kid brother pushed away with reckless abandon, eager for victory and dashed into oncoming traffic. But suddenly... Laying in his kid brother's arms, the older brother delivered his final words. My bad, kid. I fucked up. Sorry. Of course he knew it was his brother's fault, but Daiwa never blamed him for what happened. Hey kid, the rest is up to you. No matter what, you gotta keep the gang together. Cause it's the team you and me put together. It's a promise between men. Why is Mondo's... Why is that what you pay attention to? I didn't see that. In order to keep the game together and keep the promise to his brother. He could never admit to anyone that was his own weakness that had caused the accident. And as a result, the team was made even stronger under the banner of a kid who bested his big brother. Daiwa was gonna lose to his kid brother, so he got stupid and got himself killed. That became the explanation for what happened. Mondo's lie became the truth. He wanted to lead the team so bad he was willing to tell all kinds of lies about his brother.
I just...
Strong. Strong. And yet... As soon as our killing game began, he realized no matter how tough he pretended to be, he was just another weakling that could die in an instant. And then the hateful Monokumo announced the revealing of the embarrassing secrets. At that point, it was clear I would have no problem shedding light on his secret. Mono killed his own older brother. No matter what, I couldn't let the other game members find out. If that happened, everything would have been ruined. Everything me and my brother had worked to create would have been destroyed. His death, all the guilt I've been carrying around, it all would have been for nothing. So that's why after I saw what Monokumo had on me, my head filled up with a kind of fuzzy uneasiness and just started swirling around. I never felt anything like it before. I didn't know what to do about it. I wasn't sure what to think or say, but after a while, that fuzzy uneasiness turned itself into a rock-hard lump of anxiety way down in my stomach. Well, I can read it, so I think it's fine, Fishy, since the translator works on me. And right there, he told me a secret. Seriously? Jesus.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry I lied to you. But why? Why now? Why are you telling me this all of a sudden?
Huh?
Because, I mean, you've kept that secret all this time, right? If anyone found out, you would.
But...
You're right, but...
I want to change.
I want to change. I wrap myself in lies. I'm weak. I want to destroy that version of me forever. His words were like a knife in my gut. I felt like he was exposing the lie I've been living myself. I have to change. I don't want to be weak anymore. You're strong. It can't hurt you, right? Whatever secret Monokumo might tell us.
You piece of...
So what, you're saying I should just say it?
What?
You're saying if I really am, I should just be able to tell everyone my secret? Huh? I was jealous. I was jealous of Chihiro's strength. He had the strength to face his own weakness and try and overcome it. It was the kind of strength I've never had. So I was jealous of him. And that jealousy broke me.
What?
Are you making fun of me? I'm strong. Are you fucking with me right now?
No!
I'm not making fun of you. You really are strong, Mondo. I felt like I could hear something starting to creak. Something inside my head. What did he want me to do? What was I supposed to do? Was I supposed to just sit back, let my secret get revealed, and ruin everything?
What's wrong?
What's wrong?
Damn
you!
You
have to tell me all that. Are you trying to rub my failure in my face?
I just
No, I just really admire you. I admire your strength.
Yeah, that's right.
That's right. I am strong. I'm strong. Strong. Stronger than you.
You son of a bitch.
Stronger than Daya. I don't remember anything after that. When I woke up again, he was laying on my feet covered in blood. I had a dumbbell in my hand. I was just staring at him down on the ground. Hey. I killed him.
I killed Chihiro.
I killed Chihiro.
Even after all this time, I'm still just as... And thanks to that, I did something I can never take back.
Mondo. He was normally so aggressive, so angry. He hid that weak side away from everyone. That was his secret. A weakness like that... you don't have to mini-mod, Callie. You're not a mod. A weakness like that lived in a heart like his, and it turned him cold-blooded. Gosh damn it. Look at him, you see? You're all just like him. For a secret from the past, for a memory. For that, he killed another living human in cold blood. He couldn't cut free of his regrets from the outside world. He doesn't know what true strength is. Do you see hope anywhere in there? 'Cause I sure don't. You bastard. It's okay, I can handle typos, so no worries. Uh-huh. Just shut up, you son of a bitch. Go ahead, say that again, I dare you.
Yep.
Okay, I'll say it as many times as I want, is what I want to say, but... unfortunately, I can't do that right now because the time for punishing is fast approaching. Punishing?
It can't be.
You mean execution.
Well now.
That's
well,
what I
now,
promised
well,
you,
now.
right? The blackened that deserves a piece will be punished.
Ridiculous.
Hold on.
Now then, I prepared a very special punishment. Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
I said wait!
Sorry, man.
Sorry, man.
I couldn't keep the promise we made. From one man to another.
Yeah, is he gonna be ran over? Huh, man. Why couldn't it have been Byakuya? Oh. Why does Monokumo have to have the same fucking haircut? Oh. The Cage of Death. Okay, I don't see how he's dying yet. Okay, well maybe now I see how he's dying. Is the bike just gonna... Oh, it's gonna electrocute him. Okay. That's a little... Okay, a little excessive. What? What the fuck happened? What? Laugh at death and your soul will forever be at peace. Monokumo liquidated him? What? What the fuck happened? Another murder and another execution. I want to feel again? Everyone's lives are taken so lightly here. I feel like I might be going mad. Maybe I'll just let it happen. Okay, Taka. Oh gosh, Taka, calm down, man. As Taka's sad screams invaded our skulls, we were each forced to realize once again. But he, of course, he had to. What a disappointment. This is the end of the game. The Byakuya?
What is this?
You're completely insane, you know that? A game? One of our friends is dead. Do you realize that?
Naturally.
Of course I do, because this game is life or death.
Hey,
I don't have anything to say to you. I don't have a response except that.
however,
I just don't understand why. Why did you go out of your way to disguise Mondo's crime?
What?
Why? Isn't it obvious? Because it made things more interesting. His voice was calm, emotionless, like the voice of death. It chilled me to the bone. Last night when the murder took place, I was in the library as usual.
Honestly.
So you ignore the nighttime rule too? That rule never mattered to me. I don't recall agreeing to it. I fucking hate this bastard.
There is nothing to be done.
Well, I don't particularly care. Please continue. The night grew late, and I decided to return to my room, which is when I stumbled upon him. I spotted Mondo coming out of the girls' locker room. After he'd gone, I looked inside and saw the corpse. What? You mean you actually witnessed the murder? He was such a fool. He didn't have the slightest idea that I'd seen him.
Well...
I'd eat Mondo even if he was butter? You're saying you knew who the Cobra was from the very beginning?
That's right.
Indeed, if that had been the end of it, how boring would that have been? I mean, what a waste of time to have the answer revealed right at the beginning. Which is why I decided to lend a little help in hand. I thought it would like living things up. We do not love Byakuya, Spectrum! You did all that to liven things up?
I see.
So after hearing about Genocide Jack and Toko, you decided to use that to create the fake murder scene?
But...
If Vanna figured out who'd really done it, you would have been dead too, right? Well, obviously I would have revealed the truth before it reached that point. Of course. Can we stowed Spectrum? Byakuya turned and looked me in the eye. I could feel his sharp eyes piercing into me. Thanks to a certain remarkable someone, it never did, and I was able to perform an interesting experiment.
Interesting.
Once I do decide to become Blackened, I know who I'll have to watch out for.
Correct.
So that was your reason. Are you satisfied?
Indeed.
Yes, we're done listening to you. We're done listening to your story. I'm fucking tired of hearing you. Also, what are we gonna do about Toko now? There's something I'd like to ask Monokuma.
What's this?
Oh, I'm up next.
You...
I like to perform these elaborate executions each time, correct? My question is why? Do you like them? But you know his punishment feint is despair. It's not just for you. All this punishment, all this despair is my gift to mankind itself.
What?
You're over-exaggerating. I am not over-exaggerating. These punishments are meant to crack for all hope to despair.
Damn.
Oh, mean.
Huh?
Mean? Mean? Mean?
What the heck?
Mean. Good grief, I don't understand why you have to pick apart every little stupid thing! Whatever, it doesn't matter. In the end, I'm gonna stand alone as the victor. In the end, I'm going to stand alone as the victor and everything will be revealed to me?
Ooh,
The noble son of a noble family. Truly, you understand me. Ooh, I think this is the start of a terrifying friendship.
That's enough.
Shut up, I would never stoop to the level of a childish criminal like you. Let me just say this. After I have achieved complete victory, you're up next. I'm gonna find you and kill you, understand?
In the name of my family.
Togami family for which victory is a foregone conclusion.
you're getting all
Ooh,
riled
so
up.
cool. It's like you're the main character of a video game or something. No trash mob for you. I swear whatever it takes, I will kill you. Woohoo, temper. Sounds like someone needs a nap. Toko. About Toko, still. For those of us who were still alive, our worst fear and despair kept on multiplying. Toko is literally doing nothing. Nope. It was the kind of despair that felt like a blind puppy in hell had more of a future than us. All of our courage, our effort, our friendship, it felt like it amounted to nothing at all. It was the worst kind of despair.
Well, anyway, like I was saying...
Who the fuck is he talking to?
This is a pretty good spot. Yeah, a really good spot. Anyway, isn't it amazing how that girl
She's literally
went and
innocent.
killed
Y'all stop
someone
hating on my
before
girl.
things even had a chance to get boring?
Isn't it amazing that that girl went and killed someone before things even had a chance to get them? Like, oh, girl.
Once things really get moving, it'll be like a roller coaster. There won't be any stopping it. Fear and despair charge forward at a speed nothing can hope to match. But I must admit, I'm disappointed. I went to all the pain and effort of making you part of the group, and you couldn't play your part. You do remember you were supposed to make the first move, right?
Huh?
Well, no biggie.
What?
Nothing we can do about it now. So just do your best to make things more exciting from now on, okay? After all, that's what everyone wants to see.
There's one thing I like to ask.
As long as you don't want to know my measurements, fire away.
Who is it? The 16th high school student.
Woo-hoo.
On this rebootable for Killer Subnautica.
My, you really took me by surprise there. I know I said you could ask anything, but super denied, ultra denied, demonic denied, because you
demonic denied.
That's my ace in the hole. And nobody'd be dumb enough to reveal that, right? No matter how close they were to their friends.
What? I don't know. What is this? Why is Monokumo doing the cat's cradle? Chapter 2. Boys like this is just someone is a traitor. It's obviously Jeremy Danganronpa. I just lurk. Sounds good. You look schizo because I couldn't see it on the screen, so now nobody thinks I'm. Playing. Nobody knows. I think everyone. You received the crazy diamond present. Yeah, sure, you could save. Okay, I can finally pee and get some water. Ugh, sniff, sniff, sniff. No, I didn't. What? What am I looking at? Huh? Hello?
I know I shouldn't cry.
Oh, hello, Owie.
But I've had enough. I can't take it anymore. Getting out of here anytime soon. It's impossible.
Yo, what? Sly is exposed. Sly is exposed again. I saw that. What? Why? What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
I can't let myself think about how much I want to get out of here.
Gosh damn it! I did not know that's how Owie's hair looks like
If I keep
that.
thinking like that, I might decide to.
Make another short about this, Slice. Guys, him playing this game is such a bad idea. I literally just uploaded that other short today too. This one will go along great. Well, donuts. I need to eat some donuts. That'll cheer me up. I just let out a very loud and audible sigh. Glazed donuts, twisty donuts, jelly donuts, cream-filled donut holes, malasadas.
Okay.
Oh, god of donuts, I'm praying for a wonderful encounter. Gosh damn, she looks good with her hair down. Sniff, I'm sorry. Please forgive me for breaking the nighttime rule. But right now, for me, donuts are absolutely necessary. Why am I looking at Owlie? Huh?
Huh?
What's that sound? It sounds like it's coming from the bathhouse. This scene is a bit teensy more revealing in the anime. So you're saying I need to watch the anime. Is someone there? Gasp! The fuck? The fuck was that? A next generation legend. Stand tall, galactic hero. Yeah, the game was before the anime. Everyone met up in the dining hall just like always. And I expected it to start like any other day. That's what I expected, but... Today's count kinda sucks, huh? Toko and Byakuya still refuse to show up. And I haven't seen Miss Asahina anywhere. She said her stomach was hurting, so she's taking it easy in the room for the day.
Oh.
That is rather unusual for her, knowing she is so full of energy. This is exactly what makes me worried.
So then...
So it's just the 7 of us then. It looks that way.
How about that?
It's something like this where the committee chairman needs to get things going with a bang. Yeah, Danganronpa has an anime, yeah. It came after the game, so it's not as good as a game. Alright, I gotta get fucking water. And go to the bathroom. wait till he gets to game 2. She loves donuts, and to BH, me too, girl. Who doesn't like donuts? Whoop. Be right back. Forgot I had eggs boiling. I hate boiled eggs with a passion. Yeah, fried eggs are much better. I love soft-boiled eggs. I'm gonna give them to my fat cats. Do you feed your cats eggs? Alright. So now that we're out of the serious part of the game and I can actually read chat now. So, what the fuck happened with Mondo's death? So you're telling me that he spun around on a motorcycle, was getting electrocuted, and that somehow turned his body into butter/liquid? Cats love eggs, boiled and unseasoned. Mondo got liquefied even though it isn't physically possible? Okay, yeah, that doesn't sound logical to my brain. His boob milk turned into butter. It sounds like his kind of everything turned butter, Callie. I don't know why you have to point out the boob specifically. Not even Reddit could figure out how he turned into butter. Oh man, oh my gosh. If you had to choose between Mondo butter or exotic butters, which one do you choose? Yes, yes, Miss Crazy, you have to send money. Honestly, exotic. Mondo butter. Mondo translates to world every time you say Mondo Claude. So your fate is you're saying butter world.
Impossible.
Or not. Tagaza hasn't said a word since everything that happened yesterday. One look at his face showed me he hadn't slept a wink last night. Poor Taka, man. Poor Taka. Like, realistically, Mondo would have been turned into a slime or fleshy mess at best. It must be because of Mondo. The two of them became so close, and then he finds out Mondo killed Chihiro, and then having to watch Mondo get punished and nothing he could do about it. I can't even imagine what it must have done to him. How was work today? Well, I had today off. So, I mean, what's gonna happen now? We haven't found any way out, and we have no idea if help's ever gonna come. You know, I'm all depressed just thinking about it. We simply have to make the best of things, do our best to get along, and live here together in peace. Forget about the outside world and accept this new life. That's the only hope we have now. But yeah, 10 out of 10 Mondo flavor pancakes with Mondo butter toppings.
Well,
here we have every convenience. We have food, clothes, our every need is seen to. Why are you dissatisfied? In fact, let me ask you this. What is about the outside world that you long for?
Is that okay?
Competition, discrimination, victimization, and violence as society grows, so does its perversion? In which case is our current situation not... Demon angel, pretty, pudgy princess?
Huh? Here we go.
Maggie, the drill shop owner, the bunny-eared Amazon, cat girl, dog boy, Robo-Justice, the galactic king. And what I mean is there's no 2D here!
There is nothing to be done.
The mastermind puts such base desire to their advantage, bending you to their will.
You know?
This series gotta go, so my knee dislocated during my theater summer camp when we were running through the show, and I had to miss my show. No, Mango Soda, no! Okay, well, anyways, this talk is like catatonic. As the oldest one here, I'm officially stepping up to take the lead. So we're all gonna work together and spend the rest of the day searching the school. We're also gonna get fucking baked. I see your last, Callie. I see it. Searching?
I'm right,
well, at least since the class trial is over and all.
Perhaps.
There should be new places for us to investigate. Yeah, that's the thicket. Maybe we should find some kind of clue this time.
Well then.
Then once we're done eating, let's split up and begin looking around. Do you have any problem with that, Celeste? There may well be a discovery waiting for us, which may further enrich our life here. No, the point is to look for clues. And just as we were starting to come together, she barged in and ruined the conversation.
You called for me, and so I appeared. Genocide!
Oh, you didn't switch back. You didn't switch back.
What?
Nobody called for you.
What
how come it's Genocide Jill and not Togo? So suppressed and embarrassed myself in front of the guy with the last name Pickle. Well, can you really be embarrassed with the last guy with the last name Pickle? God, this place is just amazing. Finally, a place I can just be my murderous self. Which is why I've decided to stop holding back and spread my wings. No more hiding in a cave for me. Plus, I have another battle to fight. The whole killer with a split personality thing is so overdone. I gotta destroy that stereotype. I'll fight all day and night to murder those totally slanderous cliches. Gosh, frick. But you are a killer with a split personality. If she weren't here, my chances of survival would go up at least 10%. Come on, you gotta back me up here. Even the biggest stars need the little people to hold them up. Well, whatever else we do today, first we should eat. We can't do anything on an empty stomach. You're right, let's hurry up and eat so we can start our investigation. You stream Danny Roll tomorrow? No, I stream Cookie Run tomorrow and Danny's Rolls on Saturday. So we were forced to eat breakfast with a murderer, and after our much-needed but very annoying meal, we have people with the last name Pickle, Wood, and Strainer. Yeah, you don't have to feel embarrassed. So that means game night tomorrow. Game night wouldn't be tomorrow, but since I did have to miss game night last week, I could do game night tomorrow. I like Jill's laugh. Reminds me of Cloudy. I actually haven't heard a good Cloudy laugh in a minute. Alright. Y'all suck. I had to replay it a few times, but I heard it. Alright, map. Well, first I want to gamble my Monokuma coins. Alright, see you later, Mango Soda. I love Cloudy's laugh, it's so contagious. Yes, it is. Because I laughed during Yap Night? Oh, so what you're saying is we have to have a Yap Night and not a game night. 25% to get a repeat. Man, I gotta put so many coins in to just get a new item. Or the possibility of a new item. Is it better? Oh, what is that? Soda? Is it better to just do one item? I feel like it's still gonna be better just to do one coin, right? Or is the strat 2 use as many coins as possible? I crack myself up during Yap nights. I tell auntie jokes. I say gamble all of it. I just spammed it while doom scrolling. Well, is a better strat to just do one coin, or is the best strat to do multiple coins to lower the repeat percent? I have 62 coins. I can use it 62 individual times. I feel like that has a higher... I feel like I still can get more... I feel like I get more items that way still. My ADHD take my sleep again. I mean, I never seen people use a gambling. Lucky! Well, how do you not see people use a gambling feature? How do you give gifts to the fellow people? Ooh, a telephone. Can I have another Gooner item? That's a watch. That's not a Gooner item. Hey, I'm already getting new items. What is that? Because I don't do the gift stuff? Man, I'm getting a lot of... See, look at I'm just getting nothing but new shit still. Alright, that's something I already have. What is that? Okay, I'm pretty sure I got that already. I got that already. I spent most of my stuff with Celeste and Kyoko. I got that already. And Mondo. But yeah, tonight I'm gonna see on my upcoming Barnes & Noble's haul. I'm gonna do a camera. Then Byakuya, I think. I'm not spending a fucking day with Byakuya. Oh, hey, I got the leaf sack again. The leaf cloth, whatever. Scissors. I can give that to Toko. Okay, that again. Okay, well now I'm getting... Lucky! The loincloth dog. Alright, I got that before already. Oh, what is that? Look like a idiot. Kind of look like a Game Boy. Alright, I don't know what that is. Well, I got that already. You'll see the vision soon. Ooh, that's something new. Is this Game of the Year? I mean, this game is this the Game of the Year for 2026? It might just be this game that came out like 10 years ago. I don't know what that is, but I got that. Lucky! Is that literally just a rock? I have no idea if I can give any of this to Howie. I have a $100 gift card, so I'm gonna be... Oh, hey, I got the hand bra again! Yay! I can't wait to give that to a woman and then get frowned upon. Give that to Celeste for me. Oh my gosh. Look at all this new stuff I'm getting. Wonder! Or Kyoko. Oh, punching gloves. I could give that to Aoi. Oh, lucky again. Let's go. Oh, we got that Game Boy again. We're all gonna. Alright, nah. Alright, I'm out of here. I'm out of here. I got enough. I got enough stuff now. I'll save my Monokuma coins for now. Alright. Back to map. Nope, back to map. Back to map. Alright, so where will the secret floor? Why is Byakuya in jail? Where's the obvious new stuff? What's up, my guy?
Could it be?
Nothing's changed on this floor. The only difference is the gate block and the stairs leading up to the third floor is gone. I guess that's where they want us to head next. I wonder what kind of crazy stuff is up there. Why does YouTube not have a message feature? Why does YouTube now have a message feature? Wait, what do you mean YouTube has a message feature? The third floor of Host Week Academy. I wonder what we're going to find this time. What's up here? Like you can literally have a chat in YouTube and not be a comment section or a stream like deadass DMs. Getting tired of this. Hey, another Monokuma coin. Alright, nothing in there. What do we got in here? Oh, hi, Sakura.
So in the end...
Windows up here are also made with metal plates. Not surprising, I suppose. So escape still looks impossible. But I better check all the other metal plates again just to be sure. Hey, like a whole pint of ice cream is starting to feel the effects. Nice, Cloudy, nice. I want cake so bad right now, but I don't feel like bacon. Despair Squadron. Find an actual demons over here, and I'm not even lactose intolerant. I'm glad I know it. I'm glad you want to share in this. Alright, what is this? I need a few things for a cake, like fruit or whatever, maybe a chocolate cake. Ooh, look at this. So this is
Let's see.
a recreation room, a place for students to come and relax. I never would have imagined school up in a place like this. Well, no normal school would. It has a philo shogi, even a dartboard and a pool table. Also, the fact I got first in the yapping for the week says a lot about everyone else more than me. Like, what does it say? What does it say about them? They have even provided us with a remarkable number of magazines.
Isn't it wonderful?
Those will certainly be helpful in keeping the board in at bay.
Listen up!
Rain. Hello there. Allow me to expound. We've got fashion, motorcycles, martial arts, video games, baseball, science, all kinds of magazines. Oh, but nothing isn't school after all. If you need a quick fix, check out the swimsuit mags.
So then...
And will you be added to our collection as new issues come out?
Too bad.
It's as if it's slacking to let an old head OG like me outdo them. Oh no, you're just making a comeback now, Cloudy. You're just making a comeback. Sorry, no can do. Even if I wanted to right now, magazines are kinda what?
Watch out!
Oops. Nothing, never mind. No, anyway. That's it for my expoundation. Bye-bye. What he just said. I know, right? It bothers me too.
Most
Life here
unfortunate.
would be that much nicer if we could add some new issues once in a while. How disappointed. Or really? Alright, where are those Monokuma coins? That comeback is gonna be short-lived, bro. Nah. A pool table isn't normal school equipment. Is this thanks to Monokuma or to the school bite? Darts! There's even a dartboard. Did Monokuma put this here, or was it always part of the school? Aha! I'm so excited for her Ninder being flooded with work is tired. Well, that's why I came into stream tired. I feel ya, Cloudy. I feel ya. This looks like some kind of bottle, but what the heck is it? Maybe it's just for decoration or something. There are all different kinds of magazines here on the shelf. They even have a bunch of monthly comics, but without getting regular updates, what's the point? So I wonder what Monokuma was hinting at the outside world as he's about magazines not being updated. I don't know if I can even interact with that. Okay, anything else I can interact with? You work at customer service, so if anything, yours is 10 times worse. Alright, so we've looked at that area. There's still a couple more areas. Hi, Kyoko.
It would seem...
I mean, the outside world low-keyed you with nothing to help right now. So the third floor opened up this time after a brief investigation. It looks like there's a physics lab and an art room. I also found a huge machine of some kind of a physics lab. I wonder what it does. How do I get... Oh, I see how I get in. Cherry devoured the egg I gave her. At first glance, this looks like any normal artwork, but something about it seems off. Or multiple somethings. I mean, what's off? This Monokuma fucking statue? Is this a statue of Monokuma? Who would ever want to make something like this? Still, the quality is surprising. Hey, a Monokuma coin. I miss having kittens so bad, they're so cute. Look at all this equipment. It certainly scratches that artistic itch of mine. Art supplies, of course, but they've also collected all kinds of sculpting tools. So, Ifumi, do you like sculptures and figurines and stuff?
Yes, indeed.
Well, normally I limit myself to 2D, but figurines are like borderline 2D, so it's okay. I don't know how that's borderline, but okay. I'm a fan of Trembo, Pumpkinhead, and especially admire anything that Subaru Ron makes. I mean, his ability to express the movements of muscles is exquisite, as seen in his Mama Cat series. So I know that artistic duty is a fan and even classes for it, but like I've always wondered where they get the models from. Do they actually get... Is that actually a thing where they actually get, like, nude models in, like, schools? Truly, they can only be regarded as the Elite Four. But one of your Elite is missing.
No,
Well, the Elite Three just sounds stupid now, doesn't it?
Yes, indeed.
Besides, an empty seat rightfully belongs to me. Do they pay those people off the street, or are they willing? Yes, they get real people and they strip in front of a class. Damn. I gotta get into one of those classes one day. It's a Venus statue. Yep, definitely very art roomish. Anything else I can click on? Obviously. Brother. So guy here. This is a statue of Neo. I've never really heard of anyone using a Neo statue for life drawing classes or whatever. Yeah, but I totally know what that means. Sly's a perv. No, what? Mimic you. Mimic you. That's so... Why would you say such a thing, man? Basil is whiskerless right now. Oh, what's on the ground? Wait! Whoa, 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 whoa! Hey, hey, whoa, hey! What the fuck? What is this? What the fuck is this? That's mine! Give it back! Monokuma appeared out of nowhere and snapped a photo, and any chance I had at the answer is evaporated. Yowie threesome? You peeked, didn't you? Well, they all had some pretty dazzling smiles, huh?
Isn't that...
They were definitely living their school life. It's like they ripped a page right out of the Book of Youth. What's going on with that picture? Do you know? I'm not telling you nothing. Why can't you give me a straight answer? Never mind, I don't even know why I bothered asking. What the fuck was that? If that's a real picture, then that means they all knew each other! Before this! Claude, we are having a talk. No. Join it. Join us, Cloudy. Join the Gooners. You gotta join us, dude. Wait, did someone die? No. We're just making Cloudy join our Gooner squad. I'm not gooning to Mondo in a special... Well, no, you don't have to goon to Mondo and Leon. You just gotta join our Gooner club and goon to somebody. You can goon to whoever you want to goon with. As long as they're legally goonable. You just gotta goon. No. You say that like you can resist the Goon Squad. I gooned to Claude. See, Fishy's in the Goon Squad. Oh, are you talking about, oh fuck, what's his name? Astarion? Maybe, what is it, Astarion? Weird goon-nected. Whoa, group goonin' sessions? I don't go to my MDC Haribo, I respect them. Uh-huh, sure, Cloudy, sure. I don't go to Astarion. Sure, Cloudy, sure. Alright, there's still one more room to check, it looks like. Whoa. This is a physics lab. If I'm gooning to anyone, it's the classics. The classics. That's not a camera. Like, hello? Yeah, why the fuck is there a little camera here? Oh, this is... It's a digital camera. It's got some kind of weird anime style design on it. What is that fat little angel? Is that Spectrum? It's kind of beat up, but it looks like it still turns on just fine. Yep, it still works. I should show the others later. Sly, I'm getting... No, wait, no, hey, what do you... Hey! Still no reaction. Aw, poor Taka, man. Wait, no, I didn't want to... Ah! Oh, gosh, not fucking you. This place is so relaxing, so calming. The smell of formaldehyde is almost Did you know? If you vape, you're smoking the same chemical they use in taxidermy? Formaldehyde. Formaldehyde.
I'm getting seriously
It's so...
excited!
Oh gosh, please. Oh gosh, Toko, please.
Uh-huh.
I just want to dunk myself right in it. Actually, now that I'm just thinking about it more, I should make a goon tier list of my harem. Wait a minute, if she's here... Okay, anti-vaping ad. Okay, did you get that ad too, Callie, then? Girls, I have a plan. Pendulums, wheels, rail segments, all the equipment is scattered all over. We're all covered in dust too, they obviously haven't been used in a long time. This is a tarp. There isn't anything strange about it. It seems perfectly ordinary to me. For Yap Night, we make a goon tier list of all three. Oh my gosh. Cloudy 2 minutes earlier. I don't goon.
Watch out!
Watch out! What? Why does she want to do some quantum leaping? Sly on bipolar, we all know this.
Phew!
That's a time machine. Pretty awesome, right? It was designed by a student right here at Hope's Peak. The ultimate physicists, although they don't go here anymore. They died during the tragedy. A time machine? Seriously? So I can go back in time? Okay, then let me get in there. If I can go back to the past, then I can... This time I'll stop Mondo for sure. Oh my god. Oh, sorry, not possible. This particular time machine can only go back 1 minute. It comes in handy when you, like, leave your pizza bagels in a microwave 1 minute too long. 1 minute?
What?
You sound disappointed. But actually, I was lying about the whole thing anyway. There's no such thing as time machines. What? Bro, you gotta be tough. Honestly, it's just an air purifier. Air purifier?
In other words...
They can produce clean air no matter where you're at. With that thing, you could even live on Mars. But with the discombobulated gravity and deadly low temperatures, you probably don't want to live on Mars.
You guys...
Anyway, this machine is the reason you guys have all this delicious air. So don't go mess with it. You break it and it's your butt. This huge thing is just an air purifier? And more than that? To go out of your way to say something you know will hurt someone who's already suffering? God damn you. At least I got my Kumo coin after it. I discovered lots of stuff and it was all strange, but I don't know if any of it was an actual clue. I'm just getting more confused. Maybe I should end up at Dining Hall and talk about it with everyone else. For now, I should go to the Dining Hall. Alright, I don't think that's an air purifier still, though. I don't think that's an air purifier. Maybe it isn't. Owie! Owie, owie, owie. Owie, owie. Hina? I tried to talk to her, but my voice was immediately drowned out by the others and they rushed into Dining Hall. Hina!
Huh?
I thought she was sick or something. Everyone watched past me and crowded around Hina. Being surrounded by everyone like that, Hina looked really uncomfortable.
Hina.
Are you feeling better already? Yeah, I ate a few donuts and that really helped a lot. You do love those donuts. But wasn't it your stomach that was hurting?
Well,
my stomach ache kind of made me hungry, so you know. I guess my memory's kind of fuzzy lately. Yeah, we'll end after we're done yapping. They say that a goldfish will eat however much food you give it, even if it's about to burst. Miss Asahina's pretty much the same, it looks like.
Just a second.
Hey, you of all people don't have any room to talk.
Well.
Anyway, I was worried about you.
Sorry.
So sorry. Besides that, you... Huh? Jeez, your knockers are huge! What the heck, did you convince them to double up on milk production? You know what, Cloudy? You know what, I also like Toko now.
bastard!
Stay away from her, fiend!
Anyway, first things first, we need to talk about what we found, right?
Right. Alright, now I can say, I hate you, Slice! I think me and Toko will get along just fine. It's like right now, we're literally the genderman version of Mondo and Taka. Yeah, I like their wholesome little friendship too they got going on. All right, we will call it here. We will call it here. Let's see, what are we looking at? Okay. We're doing Cookie Run tomorrow, so tune into that. I really want the new red-headed cookie. So join that. We have a Discord server, ! Discord in chat. We have ! Join in chat, become a member of a channel. Helps out a lot. Shout out to the Alpha members of the channel. Shout out to the Omega members of the channel. Shout out to the mods. Love you guys. Have a good night. I'm Sly Guy.